such a grab-heavy game, he's normally the one that falls victim to the constant down twos. But it feels like today he's been the one dishing them out.
I mean, that's actually one thing I've noticed is Foxy is known for playing very by the book, very kind of like by the rules, right? He's very strict, very calculated. But today he's not playing that way, but he's willing to make these big decisions, right? These big wake-up jumps, these big just hold down and get that crushing blow. And I feel like that might be an element to why he's doing so well today, but
we haven't done much.
does not mean that this is done by any means. Rewind, more than capable of bringing this back. It's been one game and a first of 3. We have plenty left to go in this set.
Now, rare sight, you're going to see, I feel like we're going to see less grabs in this matchup purely because the chances of being absolute point blank, it's just less. Rewind doesn't want to put himself in a position to get grabbed here. He wants to be mobile. He wants to be airborne. Oh my. Flawless block on the dash punch. We'll take it. And now commits to the forward 2-4-2 because it just moves Shang Tsung so far away. Hard to whip. And now the pressure breakaway being used means you're kind of at the mercy of it. Oh. Rewind tries to be a little bit cute. The reverse grab again, more damage. And now Fatal Blow in play. Cannot count this character out, especially when Fatal Blow's ready to go. Dash punch at the start of it. Can't confirm. Every single hit here could be a confirm if he commits.
Hang on a minute. Your Discord, by the way.
Oh my god.
Oh, your seam ran out.
Oh, the trigger! There we go. Fatal Blow. The trigger is pulled on Rewind. Actually, will that do enough? It's a couple hits first. This should kill, right? Yeah, he's definitely dead.
Yeah, things means it's completely unscaled.
Yeah, really. Things kind of fizzed out back there.
Where Foxy went in, assumingly that was because I've
been
the whole game. You're not expecting me to go in. That's exactly how the last game ended.
But
Rewind, I don't think
one and done. That's the fatal blow.
Just clipped by the arse end of that ground eruption. From this range, Foxy 2 forward dashes. You think you've caught the defensive flow? He just dashes in and grabs you. It really throws off your momentum. Wow, nice. That's a perfect range. Rewind, recognizing punish there.
Down one to interrupt, stealing a turn back. Shang Tsung getting a couple of % of health back, but commits to a projectile, and that's a jump in. Every time.
Dropped combo from Rewind.
Every time Foxy does a single projectile, he is dancing with the devil here. The damage for upgraded is so insane, and Rewind making the perfect reads. Oh my word.
Speaking of which, flawless block comes through again for Foxy, plus frames. Ooh, short hop.
Looked like a flawless block attempt to me, perhaps. Oh no, the counter hit!
That was really smart, because Rewind could see that Foxy had like very clearly mistimed that meaty forward 2. So he just woke up with the optimal punish. Wake up with a crushing low launcher? Absolutely. If you're going to mistime it, you
now they are one game apiece.
Rewind takes a game back. We might have a really good set on our hands here.
We can see some adaptations. Rewind. He's not being as crazy offensive. He's just looking for the moment. He's trying to catch the rhythm of Foxy's projectiles. He's being wise to it quite a lot, but now the ball's in Foxy's court. He's making the what? Get back down here.
Oh, that was such a quick micro duck. I would argue whether she actually entered a ducking state at all. You know what I mean?
With the grab, that's going to be another one. The damage of these grabs on a perfect read. It looks like a matchup that's a little bit tricky here. She has the answers to the momentum, should be a full combo. But Rewind definitely doesn't deem it worthy to go for a breakaway there. Might start now. Fatal Blows in play.
Crucial to get that health back here when you're this low. Every percent counts.
And the hard dedication to just dash in and grab again. It is a big payout or a big disaster. You kind of just have to roll that dice and accept it.
Rewind is playing out of his mind so far.
He's
I like
just
the way he's being so much.
Reads.
Yeah, like even though Foxy is like avoiding all the jumps, it's not deterring Rewind because like you're avoiding it, you're not punishing.
I guess the closer to the end we are, but the more calmer and patient we become. True that, brother.
You can see the care. Foxy's having to place a lot of care into every single projectile he throws here. Oh, dash punch. High speed from Rewind so far. No flawless block attempt there from Foxy. He has been quite successful with that so far, but these leaps. Momentum is the magic word in this matchup. Reverse grab into a turn. Foxy has to hold it again. Tries to challenge it with the down 2. Big mistake. And Rewind continuing the pressure. Foxy just wants to get out. But can he? It just feels like Rewind relentless. There's no getting away.
Well, the thing is, like, it's one thing to just avoid the leap every time you're at a distance, but when she's point blank, you are just having to deal with it like the rest of us.
Now, if you're in Foxy's shoes, do you stick with Shang or do you go to a Kung Lao or something else? I feel like the matchup just isn't working.
Now, if I were Foxy, I'd go straight to the Lao.
because Foxy, he won the first game. It's not been too...
Yeah, my stream kind of cut out back there about 4 minutes ago.
Because playing Shang Tsung in this matchup clearly requires you to be like absolutely playing at your just perfection, right? You have no room for error. One projectile gone askew, and you get jumped in on, and you take like 300 damage. You have to be flawless.
Yeah.
You have to be doing all this really difficult stuff. The question is there a character you can pick in his arsenal that maybe isn't as quite high maintenance, but
thankfully, I will upload my full reaction to the backup channel.
From just changing, should Foxy manage to tie
Hopefully.
things up. You have so many questions to ask, and not enough answers in the heat at the moment.
Well, Foxy, he's going to ride the wave with Shang Tsung to the bitter end. We'll see if he's going to be able to adapt here in any way.
Yeah.
But so far, it's
this is a bold strategy, gentlemen. Let's see how it plays out.
Through, and it looks like, again, history's just repeating itself. He's point blank, and that's where he's going to stay.
Reactions,
we are reaching 9 hours of this.
Locked on that overhead.
9 freaking hours. I've been doing this since 10 in the morning.
Oh, hits him, but wasn't confident in the ground eruption.
Alright.
It's a scary position for Foxy.
We're still in top 8.
Come back to make. Has to hold all of this, and grabs, I mean, they become extremely dangerous when you're this low on life, and now it's going to be either hit, match point for Rewind, and he's just riding all the momentum.
Yep, I'm noticing.
This matchup is so heavily focused on Rewind, looking for that one opening, and just sticking to him like glue. He's playing the matchup perfectly so far. Foxy just has no room to breathe.
Oh, just try to raw jump from point blank. Rewind, he wants to end this now. He's got somewhere to be. Oh wow, just a straight up slap on that forward two. Such a long range punch.
If he can ultimately just keep all that like a bait to me, going
yeah, he did the short one, that was really smart.
And he did the short leap, and he cancelled it immediately. He is wise to this plan, but no breakaway for Rewind means this one's going to hurt 37%. By Rewind.
37 by Rewind.
A fatal blow can totally win this round still. Foxy doesn't want to overcommit. Oh,
especially if he threads the needle and gets over the ground eruption.
Here he goes. Scary times here if you're Foxy. The low. Rewind, risking it all. But all he needs now is one clean opening. Foxy defending for his life. But all it takes now is one clean hit. Oh no, just like that!
Wait, was that a trade combo?
Whoa.
That looked like a trade combo. That was hype.
Oh my god.
Might be it. I think Rewind's taking it.
Yeah, Rewind, 3-1, thanks for coming.
Eliminating Foxy Grandpa here in this
Rewind is a man on a mission.
The fact that Foxy
and Mike in the chat says, SpongeBob is the only guy I know who can have fun with a jellyfish for 12 hours.
Rewind just finding the magic moment every time. It's
all over.
Decision making and playing the matchup perfectly. At no point really did Foxy look comfortable outside of game number 1. Rewind found his rhythm, and that was all she wrote. Shouts to Foxy for getting as far as he did, top 8. For the World Finals, this is where his journey's going to end.
Foxy's been doing the UK proud for 8+ years. At this point in
continues not taking anything away from Foxy, but Rewind coming out the better man in this.
It's great. Take it away from Rewind. For sure. Rewind played, there's no taking away from it whatsoever. Rewind played phenomenally. He's in great form and could totally...
So now it's going to be Dragon versus Rewind in the losers quarterfinal.
He's got the skill, and he's got the talent, he's definitely got the drive. You can tell that for sure. But yeah, that's where Foxy is going to bow out of the championship.
So that does mean that our round 1 games for top 8 have now been completed, but we have plenty more left to go here. But we are getting scarily close to the end of this final combat.
It's been a long day, but it's been a good day.
It's been a long year. Like this journey began, the pro competition began at a Combo Breaker.
It did.
Last year, 2019. I keep wanting to say this year, but it's not. We're officially 2020 now, so I've got to keep reminding myself. But Combat Breaker was already almost a year ago by this point.
Something is spawning up on stage in just a few minutes. Get ready, gentlemen. We are about to see in Chirac what Spawn can do.
Events around, and obviously America too. Online events.
I just got the... Hold on. Hold on.
A long time coming.
Hold on, gentlemen.
To get to tonight, and I must say that I have not been disappointed.
I just got word from Mother Base. The Illuminati, friggin' Freemasons.
Worthy of a World Finals. It truly is just a gathering of the world's finest players, and they've been battling out because everyone here could have totally won. On that note, actually, we have got the bracket for the top 8 to go over. Of course, the winners' finals, the legendary match.
All right, winners' finals.
Sonic Fox versus Ninja Killer. And on the loser side, Kombat versus Deoxys. And then now, because of Rewind's victory versus Foxy, Dragon versus Rewind.
Yeah, you damn right.
They will be the next 2 matches that we'll have on stream.
We're whittling
Please
it
do
down to
correct
a
me
top
if I'm
4.
wrong, but I believe that we have Kombat and Deoxys and then Dragon and Rewind coming up. But I mean, amazing. I mean, it does now mean that officially we are all American left. You know, shout outs to USA. Once more we have. I mean, it's just such a dominant part of the world for NetherRealm games, right? That has been true for years and continues to be the way. But I mean, it just goes to show there's so many tournaments, there's so many events around the entire country. And
Gentlemen, in a few minutes, we are about to have Spawn on stage against the forces of the Lost Belts.
So shouts to all of you guys, keeping the MK dream alive, even in the online space, putting that really good netcode to use. You like to see it.
Just waiting right now. Should have our next few matches coming up very, very soon. Kombat and Deoxys definitely promises to be a competitive one. I mean, we're at this point in the tournament now where anyone could just have this miracle run, and every one of the brackets riding a lot of momentum.
I definitely think that for Kombat Deoxys, I definitely think we'll be seeing Kombat go just straight to Johnny Cage. Because...
Outtake versus Jackie, you reckon?
I mean, most likely. Because the big thing is, Kombat is still predominantly a Infinite Warden player.
Wait, really? A few minutes? Yep, King. A few minutes. A trailer.
If you're good with the character,
Fingers crossed, my boys. We have waited all effing day for this.
The game plan is very good to enforce in the game, right? It's not the hardest thing to get going with the strike throw. But then we saw a lot of knowledge, but enough from us.
I've just been told by production something quite exciting. We are ready to throw over to Josh Gray for an announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a reveal, but I need some help. So please help me in welcoming the creative director of NetherRealm Studios and the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend,
Ed, it's great to
Ed
have you here.
Boon.
This is a big moment for many, many fans when it comes to comic books, when it comes to history. But first of all, I'd like you to kind of take the stage and let us know what's happening on March 17th.
Oh, March 17th.
First, I'm gonna pinch you, Ed, because you ain't wearing green that day. Boop, boop.
Well,
God, I'm so playful.
Spawn is going to be available on March 17th. This is a character that has been talked about being in a Mortal Kombat.
Oh
game
my
since
God!
Mortal Kombat 9. Every single game that we do, we've had guest characters, and everybody's always saying, "You got to have Spawn in the game. You got to have Spawn in the game." And we actually, we're waiting for the perfect time to do it. Cannot wait to show you guys the gameplay in terms of how he acts, and also the special guest that we have as far as the authentic Spawn. This is like to our team, to have Mortal Kombat.
It's a happening.
Without Keith David as Spawn is.
Yeah, not having Keith David as Spawn is like not having Robert Englund as
Friend. Honor to introduce Mr. Keith David.
And of course, well, we got Keith.
Hey, thank you, Ed, Josh. And thank you to all you Mortal Kombat fans. I love that, and we love to be a part of this. It's fantastic.
Now,
Mr.
earlier
David,
today, Josh, the other Josh, dropped a tweet right on my nugget.
Well, Spawn is a soldier named Al Simmons, and Al Simmons, at the moment of his ultimate demise, makes a deal with the devil and becomes Hell's Spawn. And,
or Spawn,
what I
for
love
sure.
about him is how it doesn't work out exactly the way he
Goliath,
thought it would work. And so he
Dr.
winds up doing
Facilier,
really
Despero, and
nasty
Justice
stuff for really
League.
good reasons,
The
all that
man,
stuff.
the
So
man's resume is as
he's so
long as my
wonderfully
arm and then
complex
some.
That you can't help but to love him. What's not to love about Spawn? Really?
Exactly.
Right,
Happens
Spawny?
exactly. He happens to be kind of the embodiment of the road to hell is paved with good intentions, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up. That is
you were able to voice this character a couple years ago, we'll say, and
a couple years ago, my arse.
as this character again being released right after Joker, it's almost as kind of a play in between the schedule of what characters are being released and how much Spawn likes or doesn't like clowns. Am I right?
You know I hate clowns.
And King
love
has
it.
him cast
Okay.
as Aileron in Hollow Teens. I completely
Now,
forgot
when it
about
comes
that.
to showing the gameplay with Spawn, I mean, as you said before, your team has been working behind the scenes. This has been one of the most requested characters. How
Boy,
does it
do I
to
feel
finally
dumb
be able
now.
to
Oh, man, my
reveal
head's getting warm.
this character in a Mortal Kombat
I
title?
think the Coopers might have got me, and I didn't realize until it was too late. But at least I'll die happy, knowing that they are going to reveal how Spawn is going to roll in a Lost Belt scenario.
Gotta have Keith David's voice. We gotta have it. You know, it's not Spawn without his voice, and so we got that. We were lucky enough to get that, and you know, when you see him and you hear him interacting with our
Hold on, boys.
characters, it's there's something.
Oh my
special
God,
for
it's
us
happening.
as,
It's
you know,
happening.
fans
It's
of
happening.
Spawn since it was created.
Yeah?
It's happening, gentlemen.
What's happening?
Spawn reveal.
To be back in the voice booth to bring this character.
Let me see. All right, let me try and screen share this.
Well, as Al Simmons was resurrected, I am so happy to be
Show me the video.
re-resurrected.
I'm
in
trying.
this character. You know, Spawn is one of my favorite characters in the world, and so
Oh my God.
I'm more than happy to be back. That happy doesn't. I'm like hellaciously.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure us will be hellaciously happy as well as we finally get to see the reveal of Spawn in Mortal Kombat.
You know what? Screw it.
11. Let's take a look.
All right.
All right, gentlemen. Let's do this. I have waited all freaking day. All right. Not bad, not bad.
Together, we can purge the 10 hells.
Only if you follow my lead.
All due respect, that's not in the cards.
Oh my God! Okay, we got this. We got guns. So far, this. What the heck? Wow! Oh, that's a crushing blow. Aaron rocking the Indies skin. Not bad. Oh, she got Kodal. Not sure what he's rocking, but I like it. Wait, he's got a glide? That's like Batman in Injustice. Dear God. What the? Where'd he go? Oh, did he just pull a reptile? Yeah, Spawn's voice, provided by the one and only Keith David. Sweeps? Yep. Like I said, Keith David's resume. Yeet. Okay, he's got a parry. Oh, another one. Give me another one. Another one. Whoa, that is a lot of heat. Damn. Grabs hands. Rip. And yeet. All right, fatality. What are we dealing with here, Spawn? All right. Ugh. Eesh. Rips his skin apart. Oh, right down to the skeleton.
Spawn wins.
And you're back to hell. Oh, hi, Malbosia. Or whatever the heck your name is. Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Holy shit indeed, Kojin.
Wow.
Yeah, Keith David.
Wow.
Yeah, Keith. That is matinee
Ladies and
skin.
gentlemen, was that worth the wait?
Worth the wait.
The internet's exploding right now.
Internet.
And to have
Oh
this
my
moment,
God. I gotta
to
check
have A
Twitter.
legendary performer such as yourself and a legendary creator such as yourself. This is tremendous. The fans all around the world, thank
All
you
right.
for this. I'm getting emotional because I've waited
All
for
right,
this
all right, all
much.
right, all right.
So thank you once
Neuro.
again. Mr. Keith David, anything else you'd like to say while we have you here?
Keep coming back. Play.
Holy shit. That was metal.
Thank you very much. Ed?
Wow.
Thanks, man. This is like I said, this is a dream come true. We are
Ed
as big
Boon,
fans as Spawn.
I
as you
tip
guys
my
are.
hair to
So,
you, sir.
Something that putting Spawn in our
Give Ed
game
Boon an
is
eternal
something that
N-word pass for this, Kojin. He needs that. Yeah.
dying to do this for
Code
years.
King?
And this is really
Oh, oh man, that was the hotness. That was the goodest of civilizations,
All right,
Ed.
ladies and gentlemen, and once again, everybody watching, make sure to pick up the Combat Pack, which is now 60% off, and Spawn will be released on March 17th. And also, that trailer featured 2 unreleased tracks from the heavy metal band Trivium entitled 9 and Scattering the Ashes. Okay, folks, we still have a couple more matches before we crown ourselves a champion, and we're going to have one more reveal a little bit later, Ed, so I look forward to that as well.
All right,
Thanks again,
King, have a
folks.
great
Spawn,
night.
March 17th, we're going to take a quick break. We come back. Oh, no, we're going to the commentators.
Oh,
The match's about
my
to begin.
God.
So, let's head on over to the commentators. Take it away.
Mom?
These video games
Mom,
won't play themselves.
I have waited
No, that's it. That's all about that. I mean, we've had to just get through that, which is insanely ridiculous.
I hope you guys aren't disappointed. You know, the Spawn has been something the community has wanted for a long time. We hadn't seen that trailer before then too, which is always the best way of doing it.
I mean, as an MK9 OG, Ed definitely isn't lying when he says that the community, literally since 2011 or maybe even before, was really in high demand for such a legendary character, right? And it's nice to see him in full force.
So
And,
I do hope that when Spawn comes out, you'll have a lot of fun with him. But that is slightly down the line. As for now, we have a final combat to finish, and we have some of the best players in the world ready to go.
A new
Losers
costume
bracket
for our boy
action.
Aaron.
Still down here, the
Well,
losers
time to
bracket.
break out the knee pads and pawn off my
Our
kidneys to
eliminated,
the
we
room.
have some of the very
These
best
mad
players
lads
to
have...
go.
I mean, up next,
These mad lads, man.
crazy madness going on.
Oh, dear God in heaven. I have waited all day, gentlemen.
It's like, I'll make it out. It's a good thing I've got my glasses on.
Yeah.
I got my glasses on. But we talked about this matchup just a little bit as we were loading
All right.
and getting everything ready to go. It's
Combat versus
Combat,
Deoxys,
like
Dragon
this,
versus
goes straight to Johnny
Rewind.
Cage, and Combat really being
Then losers
Johnny
semis.
Cage of Mortal Kombat 11. When Johnny Cage was
The winner of
not
these
necessarily
two
the
matches will go on to losers
definitely
semifinals.
kind of shadow of
Then we go to winners finals, losers finals, grand finals, and the stream.
Whether Johnny Cage was even good. And now, you know, fast forward the clock's a year, and he's pretty much top tier. There's kind of no real two ways about it.
privilege
But
of this man.
Players like Combat have been using Johnny Cage the entire time. Even back when the community was quite divided and didn't know if the character was even good, you know, remotely usable. Combat was playing Johnny and was like, no, he's definitely at least good for these things that I'm using him for, you know, certain characters or matchups or whatever. And here he is now making it work. And the reason we're talking about Combat's Johnny Cage is we just saw Deoxys versus Tweedy. And Tweedy was playing Gearus the whole way, which is another character we know that Combat plays. Combat has pretty much been Gearus and Johnny Cage, but we saw Deoxys, who himself was a Gearus player once upon a time, against Tweedy, and it was quite a dominant 3-0 because of a lot of like matchup knowledge. Deoxys thoroughly seems to understand exactly how to exploit what has been nerfed about Gearus.
Dear God.
Makes the character
Oh,
Gearus has always been
oh my God.
a tough one for Gearus, really, in the eyes of a lot of the players, and we definitely saw why here. To the point that I'd be very surprised if we saw Combat.
You win, Ed. You win.
Reload in now.
I
Kinda hard to make
tap.
predictions. If I were to put you on the spot right now, Mustard,
All
say,
right.
who do you think is going to win this? What do you think it'll be?
All right.
Score?
I'm gonna send the link to the tweet over to you guys. All right. All right, Mike, you first, brother.
Johnny a lot. Like, these are kind of like two of the arguable, you know, best two in the game.
Yeah.
Right?
And Combat made it in as the final qualifier.
Oh.
Holy Combat 3, he has more.
Did you see that trailer too, Coachin?
Look at the chat, boy. I definitely saw it.
Right now. This is
And I'm questioning my sexuality right
Players
now.
battling out for top 4.
This doesn't make me good. I gotta go now. That was too awesome. Too much awesome. Mike. Alright. Now I can rest easy. Knowing that Spawn just blew my expectations out of the water.
Right now, with just how much they bring.
Dear God. Now we got Normal Combat versus Deoxys. Combat using Outtake Johnny, and Deoxys using Upgraded Jackie. Kojin. Oh man.
To be full combo.
What are your thoughts on that trailer, man?
Not quite enough to get the kill, but it will be
I
damn
think
close.
you know.
Combat takes the first round.
Oh man. To hell with the tech review. To hell with everything else I had planned.
But a little bit too slow. Throw tech, the down three,
Boy,
steal the turn away,
let's not get crazy
failed.
now.
And that's because Kombat with his back to the wall.
I'm sorry.
Or do I have to,
Grab. It's the next
or do I have to
level of
throw
throws
you
that's
off the
play.
lookout
Go
too?
for the unpredictable.
I'm sorry. I waited all day for this, Kojin.
We're just straight back to mid-screen. In the blink of an eye, here
All
we are again. Walk up grab,
day.
the mini mids that Jackie brings to the
It's the
table.
sweet spot. It's where Johnny Cage wants to be. He has the range advantage. He can go in for those punishes, all the in-between.
We're going to get a full screen situation again. But no, there is no
Just-
full screen that Kombat wants anymore.
God damn, man.
He wants to be point blank. He wants to end this game right now. But here comes Deoxys.
He has
An
fatal
opening.
blow. It's possible.
All right.
We see him backing up, trying to bait something out of Kombat on Wake Up. But now chip damage, a very serious threat. But there we go, the
just
buffer
do-
from Deoxys.
Oh my God.
Perfect spacing.
Buffering buttons in this game, doing
Dear
it from a range
God.
where the bullets come out as if they hit. And
I
if they
could
hit,
listen to
you can
Spawn's
just buffer
voice
the
all
max
day
damage
long,
option
no
and on the
homo.
whiff, nothing happens. The
Oh
instant
my.
blow.
All the homo, man, but
And the comeback.
Or is it too
I mean,
late
I'm
to
not
say that?
surprised he made the
Or is it
comeback
too late?
because it's Deoxys.
little late for that, Chief.
He was so far
I am
behind
not
the
gay,
line.
damn it.
Yes,
I am
it
not
cost him
gay.
his fatal blow, but absolutely worth it. 1000%.
But now Kombat.
All right. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Out of nowhere. Hello. Again, two
But-
times in a row.
Oh, man.
At the same time, rising
10
star.
out of 10 performance from the health spot.
Here comes the pressure. Restand situation. Deoxys.
Benny, do you see that
You
shiznit?
barely even saw the duck
Yeah, I
come
saw
out.
that shiznit.
That was like Neo.
Oh,
touching
man.
the Matrix level.
10 out of
I
10.
can tell you, when you're ready, you won't have to.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, no! No, the execution.
Hold on, Kojin's
error.
calling me. Never
Could
mind.
have been a lot more punishing than it actually was.
That
Kombat.
scoop and jump punch as well from Johnny Cage. Kombat.
Oh, man.
Ambiguous.
And now here we go. Looking for the
Tip
football.
of the
Again,
hat to
airborne,
Keith
back-to-back
David.
blast.
Tip of the hat to Ed
Watch out
Boone.
for the whiff, mate. That one was close.
That
Both
sounded
players.
just,
Oh,
he
nice,
sounded
wait,
just
to
like he
confirm.
did in like the
Oh
cartoon
my
show.
goodness.
Yeah.
Clutch.
The same
Coming
one
out
that
from
netted
Kombat.
awards.
Johnny Cage, the original Fatal Blow cancelled character, still has those crispy conversions.
I mean, you said it right. That was a
Dear
clean
God,
confirmed
Benny.
combat. He went
Oh,
for that
man.
into the cancel. You
I think I got a headache for an entirely different reason now, my dude.
Saw it hit,
I think I
saw
can
the
now
blocks
like
and jump.
safely
That
like
was ready to confirm.
like when his
That was
moveset like
perfect.
in style like I can like
Looks like they're going back.
Dude, you're botting.
You could potentially try and lower those health bars.
Benny is
The
half
reality
Terminator confirmed.
No interruptions.
I mean, yeah, it's a shame that the graphics obviously are.
What do you mean?
I'm just giving you crap, man.
Absolutely in the later stages.
You know I am.
In the zone.
Under no circumstances, but there's an immediate confirm again. Deoxys. All right, yeah, we're just going to cash out some damage almost immediately and remove it
Hold
from
on.
play.
That might be the first time I've ever seen that interactable comboed into. I legitimately can't think of a single time. Oh, the pickup. Rising Star. It's good.
No need to amp it yet, though. The bar really
I'm
the individual hits.
I'm satisfied. I'm
Great, great, but if not,
Dear
I'm
God.
cost frames or anything you can
Spawn in a lost belt situation.
Eyes.
Yeah,
Deoxys.
just another day in the office room.
It's not worth trying to whip punish unless you walk right into
Like,
it. And it's that
wow.
game. Very minimal force balls will come out from Kombat because again, all it takes is one touch. Kinda like this.
say what you will.
Down again. Deoxys
Say what you will about NRS in the later 2010s.
Throw these projectiles. You throw
Ed
one
Boone
up,
and the guys
jump
just shut those haters down.
into a
They shut them
situation
down with a little bit of flair, a little bit of zest,
Scary moment.
a little bit of pep in their step.
Gonna get
Yeah,
clipped.
Like,
shut them
Wow,
down
well,
and
that
turn me
damage again.
on.
Flawless block on the anti-air, but no meter to up the up to.
Turn them on.
No.
Turn them on. Turn you on.
There's
No
no
homo.
himself.
Dude,
This is a
I
big
was
leap
straight
forward.
flipping.
But even at this point, even like the percent.
I'm surprised I didn't get a noise complaint.
He's going try to anti-air, but a little bit too late. Oh, was that a drop from
I'm
Deoxys?
sending this to
Trying
King.
Try and sometimes
Oh
get damage.
no.
Yep. Unlikely Deoxys is going to use breakaway
Just-
there. I mean, the reality is to make a
damn,
yes, the face
son.
play, but deemed a bit more useful going into the next round with more resources.
Spawn.
Now everything we need is a clean
You-
blast into the air.
I-
Breakaways force. Again, Kombat.
Wow.
Not in a good position. You don't want to
I'm
be out
still
of
not
defense.
over that trailer.
This happens. Oh my.
And I think Kombat's up 1-0. Yeah, 1-0.
Over half life, and we've only just started the round, and it's the pressure.
Oh man!
It's the jump into the low. It's just so risky to pop the low when the jump-ins come as often as they do.
I can die happy.
Oh, uh-oh. Could have definitely been potentially more damage on the table. Signs of potentially Kombat being a bit nervous. Max range dash punch into the crushing blow, and that was a swift way to turn it around.
Yep.
Good.
Now the Oxys and Kombat are they're up 1 game apiece.
The match rock though, as opposed to just like taking them out of it. We're gonna be going and sorting that out most likely. But still, 1 game apiece. This is exactly what we're expecting to see. You know, we have seen game 5s all day, and that's to be expected when you get to this level.
I'm posting a stats on DA.
Pretty incredible.
There's a minimal amount of reinforcement in Kombat. This is normally a variation that you see picked because of the zoning, because of the ranged game. But Kombat, it's honestly, not really that kind of matchup he wants to play. He wants to have the safety and the damage, yeah, but it's all about Rising Star. Having that kind of poke up close that you can do safe. Yes, you can make it whiff if you have the matchup knowledge and in certain situations.
To hell with everything else
He has to put himself in those positions. This is as close as I think we expected.
But that's the thing, whenever you watch Kombat play, I don't think he really cares about the force balls. Like, yeah, he'll use them, but I definitely think he's playing this variation for Rising Star. So you have to remember, the reason that's such a big deal for Johnny Cage.
Oh my days.
Right?
Mike.
Safe on block, there's no gap when you amp it.
Did you
immediately Deoxys has other plans. It kind of makes total sense.
Did you?
Wow.
Oh man.
Tries to flawless block, but the whiff.
And we got one more trailing reveal to go.
Good. Full screen again, but
like,
that's only going to last for so long against a character like this. The force ball's coming out at
I've been doing this for a little over 9 hours now, and I feel like my batteries have been recharged.
On similar meter at the same time, and very few grabs. All about those buttons, taking it in turns. You know, one after the other. I press, you press. That kind of just
like,
the neutral again. Okay.
Kojin, did you post the strap on DA?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Just make you wonder.
Let me see.
Bait the flawless block.
Alright, hold on.
Ready for it.
That's genuinely surprising.
Shit, son.
Surprising that Deoxys did not amp that grease kick.
Wow.
At the bar for it. That would have been.
That was so hype. I turned melanated for a split second.
More. But the choice isn't going to be his. Fatal blow comes out.
Just,
Fatal blow being used here means no cancels.
Wow.
I feel like, even though it won the first
Oh my god.
thing, I feel like in this kind of matchup, you just want to take the round. Yeah, lose the cancel, sure, but at least you get the round.
I don't care if there's a viral pandemic going around.
To interrupt all this dash. Oh, this jump stuff from Deoxys.
Wow.
You can't do that too. You have to just make the decision that
I have waited literally all day for this.
She does, obviously, like exactly there. That was Deoxys calling out that standing jab that Kombat's been going for. He expected Kombat to interrupt, he was right on the money, and he punished him for it. Bit of a funky wake-up situation there from Kombat, maybe trying to chase down
Let me read the status in full.
Deoxys does definitely need to be worried. One of the last bars of amp's going to get spent. By the time this round's over, we're definitely going to get at least one more back. There it is for Kombat. He's just looking to close things out. Rising Star comes out. A breakaway for Deoxys, but at this point, it might
single
not
comment.
Oh, you're going to try and go for the overhead on me? Eat this down one. Both players, smiles all round. I mean, these are two players that have a lot of fun with the game, especially when they're against each other. They're two, young bloods, very high execution. Play a million miles
an
an hour.
They're very much cut from the same cloth. When it comes to like the modern community.
John, you're gonna call me a simp for buying
play this well,
Borderlands
but
3.
also still be somewhat lighthearted about it. But
I'm not gonna even say anything, man.
Smiles there are absolute
I'm just
seriousness.
still coming down from that high of hype.
But it looks like it's real. Side switch back to mid-screen and a high damage at the same time. A down one squeezed out to strong armor turn in. Kombat's going to get it. And the meter completely identical. Oh, potentially some flawless blocks coming out. Another confirmed punch. That's a breakaway. Expensive way to avoid damage, but Deoxys has no choice but to do it. Oh, anti-air again. Something Kombat has not been shy of consistently knocking upgraded out of the air like that. Another hit the whip!
Oh my goodness. Not only plus frames, but Kombat tried to catch Deoxys, but he jumped. And the fact that he jumped kept him able to punish Kombat.
2 bars of offense spent to keep the Fatal Blow, a worthy trade. And now it might help Deoxys in what might be the final round for him going into this next game. Definitely needs to get this win to tie things up. Kombat's the one in the lead, but he's clipped again.
I mean, I did say I was expecting to see a game 5, and this is exactly why.
But now Kombat's fighting back.
Oh man, if we go to a game 5 in this, it'll be like game 5 in the World Series.
Stick out, launch 3, 4. Nice amount of optimization.
Yeah,
there.
333 damage. That is some good civ right there.
This was not his game.
You say was, it's not quite over yet.
Okay.
Mada Amaida, my dudes.
Now all Kombat needs is one good confirmed nut punch. Or a grab and a little bit more.
Jesus
Absolutely
Christ, I have been doing the 373 right within waters. Read this sucker. Oh, I will read this. All right, let's take a look at Mike's take on this whole thing. You first saw him in my Mayhem MK game, but now, after many months and 9 hours of waiting, he has come. He's coming to Outworld and the Lost Belts by proxy. And he's bringing hell with him.
You hate to see it, but here comes the full combo.
That is from our man Mike. I have waited.
Down into corner pressure. This is
I have waited 9 hours and 15 minutes now. And I felt like I just had the best nap of my life.
Too predictable.
Okay.
Speaking of grabs, here comes another one.
Yeah, Deoxys, he's looking good to take this game, but he did last time, but there's the flawless block, completely misses. But not deterred, Kombat goes immediately in for the grab.
Kombat,
the big whip with a punish!
And a brutal from Deoxys taking this to game 5.
This is always coming down to just that last final decision. Back to fighter select. This is either to change character, which I do think is unlikely, more just to reset some time. Players at this level, they'll go back to character select. They'll go with the same characters and the same variations. This is just to like not give your opponent too much momentum. Wait, what?
He shook his head. I mean, Deoxys plays a lot of characters, and this is game 5. Like, this is one game territory. We're officially playing for one match and one match alone.
Kombat knows how to play the entire cast at the same time. He's having a good hard think about it. There are so many picks you could potentially
who have we seen Kombat play this season alone, right? We've seen him play Geras.
Alright, we got Jackie.
Pretty much all the variations of Geras. Johnny Cage since day 1. We've seen Shang, we've seen Baraka, we've seen Cetrion. Kombat he plays a lot of characters. What can I say? But it looks like he's going to be going back to...
Yeah, Cetrion... Kombat's kind of a jack of all trades.
Sometimes you just need to take it away from him. And if that goes into the realms of character select, then so be it. Yeah, Kombat's going to go back to outtake the immediate dash-in grab. And we are indeed in our final game situation. This is losers, so one of these players is going home.
Kombat did that? Just raw shadow kick? He is trying to send a message for this last game.
That's it, Kombat. He's the perfect blend of natural skill and just the largest risks you've ever seen. He's just not afraid. He plays with his heart on his sleeve, and it's reflected here. Here comes the down 3, steals a turn. Deoxys gets a grab, which could be the start of disaster. Clipped it again. Dash punch conversion. Early damage is good damage in this position.
Yes. Be honest with me, brother.
This is all guaranteed damage too. That life lead even further.
Be honest with me.
Deoxys gets the throw tech. Safety of the Rising Star Kombat.
How hard did you flip when Spawn decided to yeet Scorpion with that finisher?
Any other character would have fallen victim to it, but the Fatal Blow in play.
No offense, but I was already blasted out into space when I got that off.
One hit. One hit, the Fatal Blow will do it. One hit. Deoxys is absolutely...
None taken, brother.
That could have been it.
Going in for the leap, the risky stuff into the low, and the low! 2 times in a row! Match point for Deoxys!
Deoxys, he is throwing the kitchen sink at him at this point. He is pulling out
but
all the stuff.
You know what?
What an offensive upgraded, just so dangerous.
But making a comeback like that,
I know it's my sadism talking, but I look forward to using both his finishers on Tavora.
Back again. Uh-oh, big hit. Breakaway.
Because you know me, buddy.
After a breakaway, though, I mean, that's still damage you don't want to take in this situation. Deoxys, anti-air, the clean...
Kojin, you know I love finishers as much as the next dude.
Anyway, it's going to hit its mark.
Right?
That's at 100% success rate.
Second bar spent.
It's like an aphrodisiac for me.
To kill, but it's so close.
Goes in for the jump in. This might shred the health and the dash punch at the last
Thanks
second.
for coming, Kombat.
But it's going to be Deoxys doing UIU proud and then some. That was a crazy good series.
Deoxys is going to lose his semis.
He was the final qualified player. He more than proved his worth in this tournament, and he finally got a major, big result at the very end of the season. He was a slow starter, the talent was always there, and he finally cracked into that top 8 at the World Finals. But this time, it is Deoxys moving on.
Deoxys just played absolutely mental. An entire set. I mean, it was 3-2, not quite in the way that I originally predicted, but if I'm being completely honest, that could have gone absolutely, especially with what we saw there. Deoxys just on that next level of just readiness. You know,
just
one of the first real upgrades.
Wow.
The variation 3s came out, and people kind of looking around, you know, maybe picking up new characters, maybe picking up new variations of their existing characters.
Hey, Gojin.
Saw that movement. Saw
You know that feeling when you saw when you see a good wrestling match? Yeah, I don't care if it's indie, I don't care if it's WWE or what have you.
He's got the skills. The skills to pay the bills with this upgraded pick, and he moves on this loser's bracket. Securing, I believe, is that top 4 secured.
Yep, that's top 4.
I'm trying to see the bracket in my head. I'm trying to make sure I'm not wrong, but I'm pretty.
I know it's been a long day, my guy.
It's, top 4 secured.
But now we got Dragon versus Rewind.
With that.
It's just a perfect example.
Rewind, as you know, his father passed recently, so he's doing this for the familia.
Character for that because she just gives you creativity.
That's Spanish for family.
Options, you know, you've got different combo paths if you want. You can go with different.
For those who are fluid.
She has more combo options than I think almost anyone in the game, really. Yeah. In terms of what you can do you want to be unbreakable? Do you want to go for like the crushing blow ender? Do you want to knock down from close range? Do you want to knock them away? Do you want to go for like, you know, delayed Oki? Like your options really are just limitless, you know, especially if you've got the ability to get them done.
So our next matchup should be Dragon versus Rewind. So
now
we're going to potentially see a little bit more Jackie. She's been She's
Rewind,
been the
100%.
hottest of the hot topic today. But it's a matchup which...
She's the best character in the game for a reason. You know
it's a
what I mean?
matchup that
Like,
Dragon has been extremely versed in the Jackie Briggs matchup. He's gone against almost exclusively Jackie.
I mean, he hasn't lost to
What?
a single Jackie.
Preparation. He's ready for this matchup. He studied it the hardest. He looked at his path. He was like, I'm going to fight a lot of Jackie today, I think. So he was...
Dear God, man.
Combined with the fact that Cetrion can fight upgraded quite effectively. You know, she's got the range, she's got the buttons, but importantly, she kind of has moves that have those diagonal angles. And if a Jackie's constantly trying to jump in at you and she's constantly trying to just get that inch, those downwards diagonal kind of projectiles, they stop that movement. And they are wonderful at shutting down momentum-based characters.
That's probably been the
Wimps and haters,
with the matchup that we've seen.
leave the freaking hall.
Reactionary instant jump punch. I'm not sure if it's a jump 1 or a jump 2, but we've seen him go for it a lot. Where instant jump punch into
Just
the beam.
damn,
you see it so many
son.
times just on reaction. Jackie leaves the ground, you do that. Best case scenario, you swat her out of the air and do damage. Worst case scenario, you're fine. But you
And it's
show
Dragon
Jackie
versus
players
Rewind.
right? Which
$5 says it's going to be another Cetrion Jackie situation.
Doesn't work. They're going to go like, oh, he's doing that? Damn, I guess that's a thing. Or, you know, oh, he knows this matchup in this kind of way. And it's sending all that information, which might, by itself, save you some trouble down the line. But like we said, Dragon, it's not been free for him today against Jackie players. A lot of like, you know, Nivex particularly made him really sweat for their first match of the day. But he's won. He's won all the Jackie games today. The Dragon is looking the most comfortable in this matchup, I think, of anyone today.
Make sure everyone at home
Follow the action live on NRS Esports on the Twitters, and yes, I would, and I called it.
Astro for supporting the event with audio.
Well, I hope one of you guys in the chat who is still watching this hopes to pick up that phone.
Bring in the good grace of metal.
Hell yeah,
so competitive Mortal Kombat, I'd like it no other way. But going into now, Dragon versus Rewind, very hard to call. Both players extremely hungry for this. And I think that, honestly...
Extremely hungry for that 40 pounds worth of metal.
This is a pivotal match, because as soon as this match is over, we know our top 4. When this match is out of the way, we know who our top 4 are going to be. We have Sonic Fox and Ninja Killer waiting in that winner's side, in that winner's finals. And we have... Deoxys.
Yeah, but I was
like, I completely blanked on the name. I could see Deoxys' face in my brain. I was like, oh. But Deoxys, of course, on that loser side top 4. Only one spot left, and it's going to go to Rewind or Dragon.
Man, I mean, this is just a matchup of Rewind, who's
Whoever's watching this,
hungry for this win. But so
this
Dragon
late into the day,
for the Jackie
I
Briggs,
tip
for
my
sure.
hair to you for sticking with me this long.
For good reason.
Like,
For another
I will, tomorrow I will pour one out for you guys for sticking with me all this time.
Stood for nature's balance. Still counts as taking his side.
Okay, here we go. Both players battling out for top 4. Beast Coast Dragon, UIU Rewind. Who's going to take it? Best of 5.
Immediately starting things off with that with punish. One of the many advancing mids to worry about. And there it is again, back to back. That's going to be half-life gone. Oh no, dropped the ender. That's unfortunate.
That is. The hard bit was done. And then the final section. Problem is, Dragon has taken a lot of damage already. And this is Rewind's aggression. 2 drops in a row, but this one results in a punish and a loss of
Dragon
position.
opting to save the crushing blow as well. Could have taken bigger damage, but no doubt sees that breakaway. Kept it grounded, but there's a big hit for Rewind.
Look at the jump in. Natural barrier, so active. An amazing anti-jump tool.
Just...
That's 2 times now. Dragon has gone for a...
Rewind is a house of fire in this, losers.
That's it, right?
You have to be careful.
You can fight characters with like traditionally foolproof anti-airs, but if you time it right and you go for that blast, you're probably going to hit any button in the game. It's so dangerous.
A nice conversion into Geisa. Guaranteed teleport just to get out of the corner as well. And it's less about pressure, more about Dragon just trying to keep this full screen game. You don't want to let Upgraded anywhere near you. You know, we've been seeing why.
Once you let Upgraded near you,
Sexion has more options than most.
Yeah, wow.
Interaction into big damage.
Oh,
nice little chunk of
that is a
right
bit.
there, but
Yeah,
now
200 damage for 1 interactable. Oof.
But she wants no anti-air. Very risky to anti-air a Jackie Briggs, and it is why she's so scary. You have answers for what she does, but if you miss that execution or she baits you, you're taking a ton of damage.
Well, Dragon trying to backdash to get out of the way.
But Dragon's just sitting pretty on that life lead.
Dragon.
We are. Now these guys have taken 1 round apiece.
So far in game number 1.
Look at that hammer, gentlemen.
We haven't talked about the trophy enough today.
I mean, I can't.
That is just. I can't get over how beautiful that trophy looks.
It's horrendous.
Shaped like Shao Kahn's famous Warhammer and all.
A conversation for about an hour from now, I suppose, is now. Oh!
Hello!
Get out of it. Presses on. Yep. Already Rewind actually trying to going through the blast just to make sure his jump doesn't get trip guarded. Should Dragon get up nice and quickly, but the plethora of mids make the grabs really scary. This is a terrible situation for Dragon. The low again and keeping the side, so Dragon hasn't even got the screen to work with. Again, the damage is insane, and this is looking kind of bleak here. Grease kick.
Wow, yeah.
Shoes out.
That was perfectly calculated by Rewind to do not only just enough chip, but to also plow through last breath should it be there.
Wow,
really
guys.
Well played from Rewind, taking that first game.
Like I said at the beginning, it's one of those. This is one of those tournaments where you're just proud to be watching. Not just as a Spurg, not just as a fan, but as a member of the human freaking race.
Minefield of ground eruption. Now he's having to go up against Dragon, the best.
Wow. I'm just blown a freaking way. And through all the technical difficulties, through all the boomer moments,
just get in and stay in.
But now that is already like the 5th or 6th time we've seen Dragon do that in this set alone. Just that hard, just duck under a high and then just punish accordingly. It's hard to do that, especially at this level of play. Dragon finds the opportunity over and over and over again. Now that's a big thing in the matchup. That ground pound is a low in the air, that upgrader does. It is one of the few things in her kit that is straight up, if you block it, she dies. But because it's a low and it's used so sparingly by people, it's not being blocked, it's hitting every time. And which you know is putting that seed of doubt in the player's minds when they face off against it. Oh, wait, what?
I mean,
wait, what just happened?
360, right?
Like, what on earth just happened,
I wouldn't be
people?
surprised if her active frames are across her entire body during that. Right, no punish. Rewind had the right idea. Dragon backdash.
Dragon just tagging him with that crushing blow right on the dot.
Oh, he had the right idea and he got the opening.
Yikes.
Also, I like that ender from Dragon, just putting a Rewind full screen straight away. Start the round with the positional advantage. Absolutely.
Round 2.
Oh, what's he going to do from this? Dragon's in the best case.
And look at that defensive meter just creeping up on Dragon's end.
The perfect chance to go in.
On Rewind's end, sorry.
Out and punishing it. That's now twice he's got it. Speaking of punish, though, clean opening there from Rewind. Needs a poke for his troubles. L3 even, the nice anti-air there from Dragon. And this is a bit of a back and forth right now.
Boy,
Another button
Boy!
press. This time it's going to be good. Dragon just sticking out one button too many at the wrong time in game 1. Not seeing the same thing at all in game 2.
The big thing is Dragon's just able to keep the distance. I feel like in the first game we were almost just point blank most of the time, whereas Dragon's actually finding space. As hard as it is to do against a player like Rewind and a character like Jackie, it's managing to get the distance, but now back to the wall.
Spawn, #1 trending, boys.
Failed him for most of that round, but the important thing, he wasn't punished. He didn't get a post.
Spawn
he didn't give up his turn, and he eventually 3 hits for the price of 1. And he's not going to complain. Decent damage, but it's not over. He still has to get in. The natural barrier Dragon get off
on
me.
Twitter, #1 trending.
I totally respect it.
Spawn.
Was in play. If he just got the opening Geyser, that would have been.
Twitter is exploding right now, gentlemen.
Definitely seems to be a matchup of the space, though. Dragon has screen space to work with. He can absolutely make it work. But back to the wall, point blank. This looks like a rough one to deal with.
These grabs will just put the biggest spanner in the works. You think you're confident and content taking all this Jackie pressure, and then she eventually grabs you. That was a nice answer. The active frames of the down 3. Oh, the punish. Straight back into the corner. Wonderful throw tech there from Dragon. Opened up though, it's just damage. This adds up chunk by chunk, especially this late on in the round. The leap just to reposition. Rewind. Fully in the driver's seat again. He isn't going to have to give up his turn though. We'll see if Dragon can get anything from this. The leap, too good. The flawless block, but too risky. No, the jump whips! That could have been the game!
Okay, Dragon.
I repeat, gentlemen, as we speak, Spawn is the #1 trend on Twitter by a landslide.
Oh, no! Oh, wait, what?
He commits the whole string just to reappear. Oh, God, Rewind. He's had this game won 3 times now.
Oh, and it would come down to the ground pound, wouldn't it? And you can see from Dragon the head shake and then the nod of acknowledgement. It's like, damn, I can't believe it.
Rewind is playing with his heart on his sleeve. He's going.
And shout outs to Ketchup and Mustard on commentary. These two Brits are murdering it right now.
Dragon, he spent all day taking out upgrade.
Oh, wow.
You know this is a situation that Dragon
Rewind now at match point. He wins, he's guaranteed a spot in the top 4. Oh my, oh madre de Dios, gentlemen. Madre de Dios!
There's been so many Jackie Briggs players in this bracket to begin with. She's good. And if you are a professional player,
hold on, I need to talk to Mom about something real quick.
And if this
I'll be right back. Oh my god, crushing blow right out of the gate, right out of the money.
I think so.
Because I'm pretty sure that only crushing blows if she absorbs a projectile.
Or, I believe it's that or first hit. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's one of those double barrel ones.
You almost, if that is the case, you almost never see it used in that circumstance.
Although I'm pretty sure the barrier would block the shrapnel.
Well, Dragon's not
should, right?
He's not going to complain about it because now he's in a position now to get a grab.
Oh my
god. Back to the wall. Dragon has to try so hard to just keep him here. Good pickup. And the jump kick at the same time.
This
little chunk of damage, knocked down. Now from here, the rock. This rock game.
And this is all gonna be unedited. My word!
Just a casual 29% projectile. But only happens if you
and
jump.
One de merda.
Paying off.
Still Rewind's driver's seat, honestly. He's got such a good lead here of games, but Dragon fighting back and still pick up again.
Yeah, that interactable does so much damage. You just seldom see it, so you don't see it every day.
No meter, but still 18% damage for a string by itself. That's not going to tickle at all. There's the leap, chases down the back dash.
Last minute.
I mean, the splash damage of the low ground pound, it will chase down that low nicely.
No, but that's it though. The reason we see the low work so much, remember, like, jump-in attacks on the way down are overheads, and the ground pound is a low every time. So if you do it right before you hit the floor, people are used to seeing characters fly at them, and they stand on the way down, because it's overhead jump-ins, right? But Rewind has been using that low ground pound to mess that up so well.
A lot of confidence from Dragon here. We might actually see why.
Oh, hang on a minute. Has bar. There's another one in the tank too if he needs it.
At this stage, Fatal Blow can totally win the game. And that's why Rewind's sitting there holding the pressure. He can afford to take a grab now, but he can't afford the rest. This is going to be it. And the Fatal Blow just for good measure, but that was done with or without it.
A perfect game for Dragon. Quite ironic considering the way
and Dragon on the board right now.
And was then immediately able to do the exact same thing back to Rewind in such a polarizing way. Now Dragon, he has had people almost make 3-game comebacks against him a couple of times today. He now has to do it to Rewind. Can it be done? Honestly, I don't know, but I want to see it. I really want to see it at the very least a Game 5, because we need to see that here.
Well, if there's a time for it, it's now. World Finals, there ain't going to be another opportunity for this season. And now is an immediate pickup there from Dragon, keeping things unbreakable as always. Decent chunk of damage into a good situation now. He's pressing forward. And Rewind consistently looking for that right moment.
Mamma
Let's
mia.
not forget, the female characters, they're a little bit more susceptible to that dash punch crushing blow.
Okay.
Yeah, bigger glass cannons with the patch.
Once more, just looking for his opportunity. Oh, flawless block is going to be good here. Now he's just looking for more bit by bit. Staying down the buttons, Dragon doesn't want to overextend. Yeah, Rewind, he's looking for a whip punish. He's just looking for that one opportunity. Dragon with Fatal Blow just became a million times more scary.
Especially at this health. Remember, Jackie is that 950 health. This bar is not as big as it looks. Uh-oh. Oh, that could be it. Oh, wow, actually missed. Might be the first time I've ever seen that not connect. Oh, the block and the punish! We see the change. Dragon now ready for the ground pound.
We've pretty much never seen that blocked all day.
I think that's the first time we've seen it.
The one time that low gets blocked, it costs Jackie the round, and that's why we talk about high risk but low reward. You use it entirely just to throw them off their rhythms, get them uncomfortable on block, because if they block it that one time, it'll cost you the round. That's exactly what happened there.
Round 2, fight.
Wow, that's a breathing space for Dragon, if anything. And now he's a lot more comfortable. Full screen, Cetrion grabs, put her in a great position for the instant jump in Rewind. Shades of game 1, where that just consistently hit.
So we're punish again from Rewind, looking for it. Oh, big anti-air, Dragon. As soon as he sees that Rewind was like using so much of that bar, the less bar you have, the less likely you are to go for those bursts, because the payout isn't quite the same. Oh, okay.
Rewind looks a little bit shy of the whip punishes here, though. Like, he's looking for them, but he's not quite committing. Dragon's having some pretty unique answers here. The backdash to just try and get out of a dangerous range. He needs the pressure whip punish, though. Natural barrier's not going to work out. Whiffs the string, but no punish again. A little bit.
Oh, I see you there, man.
We still in the top 8.
Rewind whiffs up.
Oh, we're going to be at top 4 soon.
Well,
restanding to grab.
I just recorded my spawn reaction.
Cool.
And,
Oh.
John, it's going to be eased in soon, so, you know.
Bailey Dustmore, thank you for your subscription, brother.
Now you get lower on health.
wanted to pop in, let you know, recording reaction.
He's playing with fire.
I'm
He goes in
hesitating.
for the air rock. Yeah, he doesn't go in for the boulder right there.
Okay, John.
Bailey Dustmore, once again, thank you for the sub, brother.
And less susceptible to just being
And if you haven't already, check out my spawn reaction.
Yeah, I will put the link in chat right now.
What does Rewind
I
do?
geeked the hell out.
There's no way he wants to just restart match after a loss like that. You got to
Alright,
take
I'm
that
gonna-
momentum
I mean,
away
this
from Dragon.
is make or break. This is game 5.
Okay,
One of these guys is
see ya, John.
right here, right now.
Peace.
If you have time
Today's
to
been a good day.
speak to your coach, think about changes, or even if you go straight back in and just want to give yourself a few moments of peace, just think about it. This is the time to do it. You have to remember there is.
Alright, the link to Josh's reaction to this is in
World
chat.
Championship Finals for Mortal Kombat 11. This is make or break.
Potentially Rewind's last chance here. It is for Dragon.
Yeah,
as
this is
well, but with
Rewind's
Dragon
last
winning those
shot.
games, he's going into this with the most
It's
momentum
all or
and
nothing.
momentum at this late in the tournament.
Ramirez, last mag.
Especially in a matchup like this, you know, where you can just get you can get impatient, you can get over aggressive, and Dragon will chew you up for it. Looks like he's going in with Jackie once more. This is the character he wants to rock with. It's just the final moments where Dragon is just being way too defensive. So hard to crack into.
But an incredible adjustment from Dragon. Nonetheless, we have to remember he was down 2 games in a convincing fashion. In a matchup, he has been dominating all day.
Okay, so here we go. Final game. Dragon versus Rewind. Only one
Rewind
of these
started
players.
it with just a normal jump in too.
Only one of these players is making it through. The other one's going home. This is absolutely make or break, and so far Dragon has a good start.
See the light.
Back-to-back grab, this time teched. He says, get off me. The natural barrier. Watch it, mate. Uh-oh.
Yeah, missed me with that natural barrier.
It's going to be a Rewind. Back-to-back grab, good throw tech. Tries to anti-air, but again, a bit of an odd exchange.
That's actually not the first time that specific string has avoided the blast too. I wonder if that's some more matchups that you've seen from Dragon. Knowing that you can't just blast your way through that one the same way you can most of the other buttons. Oh, and again, catches the blast this time. Just built the bar, but no breakaway. Rewind goes down. Dragon, match point.
This is scary for Rewind. Back to the corner, which means all that real estate for Cetrion. But it looks like so far, Dragon wants to press the advantage.
What
I mean, that's
was
it.
that?
He commits to strings that are crazy active. They move him out of danger, and they're harder to whip punish, because if they're active and you press it, oh god!
Yo, that's the Jackie effect. It's really hard for Jackie to uppercut people's throws, but it's really hard for everyone to uppercut hers too.
All right, this is Rewind.
That
He's
double-edged
hungry.
sword.
He's hungry for this, and he wants to bring it into a final round situation. But Dragon just
Didn't even have
down
the crushing
two.
blow left. Dragon just wants, go away, leave me alone.
And I was like, stay back!
Scary situation, tries to anti-cross up.
Dragon on,
Doesn't
firmly
work
on
out, though.
team,
Uh-oh,
stay back.
Rewind.
Boom,
Has to watch out
boom.
here. Almost has his fatal blow ready to rock with a dash punch getting
This
met.
is bad. This is bad for Rewind.
Now, can he do it? The wake up 3. Doesn't get scouted out.
No,
The drop! Rewind with a game-losing drop potentially. That's going to be a heartbreaker if Dragon takes this now. Oh no!
And after all that Rewind, that one final drop, I mean, he had fatal blow. I think that would have killed, but wasn't meant to be. And Dragon is able.
But now Dragon.
On the back of a
Incredible
stressful
showing by
three-game
Rewind.
comeback. It was another game.
But now
5.
Dragon.
Unfortunate to go
But
down
now
that way, but
there was 4.
high pressure, high tension situation.
Dragon, Deoxys,
Rewind.
Sonic Fox, Ninja Killer.
Just a shame that it ended the way it did. That was a great change of momentum. Fatal blow was locked in. Had the chance to go for a leap. I'm pretty sure he had the meter to confirm that too. By all accounts, we should have gone into a final round, but it just goes to show, just at this level of play,
sometimes happen.
One smallest mistake, something as simple as just you dropped your combo, happens to the best of them. There's really nothing else you can say about that.
The tourney will be over after
the point is,
these
those
4.
kind of
After
costly
one of
mistakes,
these 4
in
savages
hindsight, they're the
wins.
easiest ones to correct.
Yes.
You know you had the right choice.
But in that
you had the right
situation,
mind.
that's where he just hurts.
It'll either
I
be
wanna say
Sonic
shout out to
Fox,
Rewind.
Ninja
Had a
Killer,
tremendous year.
Deoxys,
Still one
or
of the younger competitors
or
that was
Dragon.
already an Evo champion, managed to get top 8 of the pro competition for Mortal Kombat 11. Like the resume.
And I'll do the deck
going
review as
on
its
and
own
on
separate
and on
video
about that.
because,
Absolutely no
oh my freaking god, I am too invested in this crap.
Go through the years. Even though his tournament is over today, it is absolutely not the last time we'll be seeing Rewind.
It's not going to be the end of his journey, and that's the bottom line, but that does mean that Dragon is going to be moving on this bracket into the top 4. So it should be Deoxys, Dragon, Ninja Killer, and Sonic Fox, our 4 final players in this bracket. And what a crazy day of games it's been.
It has been incredible. Honestly, like as someone that's been following the scene for a very long time, I honestly could not have asked for more. But it has been a pleasure to commentate this year of the pro competition, especially alongside G-Monthly. But we are going to be calling it there for now. We're going to go to a small break while we get our top 4 ready to go. We have the strongest of the players are left, ready to go and see who will be the best Mortal Kombat 11 player in the world. So we're going to go to a break for a few minutes. We'll see you guys very soon.
We want to give a big thank you to Trivium for their brand new single Catastrophist off their upcoming album What the Dead Men Say, one of the theme songs here at Final Combat 2020. The album releases next month on April 24th, and you can pre-order it now over at trivium.org.
So this must be where you fuck the bats. Nice work, genius.
How big do you think that giant's dick is?
I'm not fucking you. Jeez.
Good fucking God.
You took down Joker. There's no Legion of Doom, no Batman. Gotham is yours for the taking.
How do you function, Harley? How do you freaking... And again, shouts to Trivium. Really big shout-outs to Trivium for not rocking the roof off this. May not be an audience, but we have rocked the roof off this joint. Oh man. And after this break, King Kong and Godzilla are going to clash. And shout outs to Motionless in White. Oh man, I am just running on raw, unfiltered adrenaline, boys. And Disguise is available now wherever CDs are sold. Oh wow. And think, we still got 2 more matches, followed by the grand finals.
Flawless victory.
Thank you, Jameson Price. But now, King Kong and Godzilla are about to clash. That's right, ladies and germs. We got Sonic Fox versus Ninja Killa. I repeat, we've got Sonic Fox versus Ninja Killa. Who is going to take home an honor of being... We still got Sonic Fox and Ninja Killa and Deoxys versus Dragon Kojin. And then the big one. The WrestleMania. The main event. The grand finals. One of these 4 absolute savages are going to win a 40-pound trophy replica of Shao Kahn's Warhammer. And I'll tell you what, Kojin. All freaking week I predicted this winner's finals match. And to everyone who's stuck with me, I tip my hat to you. And right now we'll have Mr. Aquaman and Ultra David on the call. Under a beautiful full moon. These 4 are going to absolutely rip each other limb from limb. And like I said, and like I keep saying, folks, it's just one of those things where you are proud not just to be a Mortal Kombat fan, not just to be in Chicago, not just to be a human, but to be a gamer. Hashtag gamers rise up. Gamers rise up! Yeah! Oh, I'm sticking through this thing wire to wire. I'm sticking through this thing wire to wire, Dom. You know what? I think while there's a lull in the action, I think I can handle a few deck reviews. I was gonna save this for its own thing, but whatever. I think I'm going to start off with Alright. This is the one Kojin showed me the replays for, by the way. Alright, this deck has two Doom King Balrog during the stamp. And now this is pretty good for any given Zombie World deck because its effects and when it's special is either negate that effect or yeet a monster from a field to the grave. Then we got Jacko-Bolin. This is your swarm card. Then we got three of those, by the way. Two Vampire Fraulines. Special discard card with its 2,000 defensive wall. And then by paying up to 3,000 life, any given monster gains insert attack here. Then we got Mizuki, two of them. Basically banished for special. 3 Necro World Banshee for Zombie World. 3 Shiranui Solitaire. 3 Unizombie. 3 Glow Up Bloom and 3 Ash Blossom. Typical zombie fare. Then we got 3 Called by the Grave. 3 Instant Fusion for Millennium and 1000. Oh! Whoa, that comes later. Also, volume is drowning out voice.
Track underneath. Another one of our
Final
Kombat 2020 theme songs. The album drops this Friday, March 13th. So
hey, I don't do a good deal voice, and with my the state of my throat right now, why should I risk it, buddy?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Final Kombat 2020. After 16 players, the best 16 players from around the world fought through a grueling bracket, we are now down to the top 4. Each one of these players that's left in the tournament will be taking home at least $5,000, but every single matchup, the stakes go higher. This first match is a $5,000 money match. Third place taking home $10,000, and second place will be taking home $20,000. First place will be $40,000 and the coveted title of champion of Final Kombat 2020. We thank you for tuning in and for supporting the entire pro circuit, the pro competition, and we continue to showcase this amazing game and these talented players tonight as we finally crown ourselves a champion for this season. Our 2 commentators are standing by to walk us through the bracket and how we've made it to this moment, and that's Ultra David and Mr. Aquaman. Gentlemen, let's crown ourselves a champion.
Holy shit, is this a motherfucking JoJo reference?
Welcome everybody to Final Kombat 2020 Top 4 here in the heart of Mortal Kombat itself, Chicago, baby. We are here making the best with what we got. This is the World Championship of our game, and it is the best of the best in this top 4 competing for what is only going to be one, the Grand Champion of Mortal Kombat here in the 2020-2019 season. In the first year of MK11, it's going to be insane, everyone. This is a culmination of almost a year of competitive tournaments, and this is going to be your top 4, Sonic Fox and Ninja Killer. Here in the winners finals, on the losers semifinals, we have Deoxys and Dragon.
Oh, I will give my takes on them, buddy. But we got some matches to react to. We got Sonic Fox versus Ninja Killer. We got Deoxys versus Dragon.
So many 3-1s, and we'll go a little bit later that this may be the best Mortal Kombat tournament I've ever seen, and this is all possible. Thank you to everyone involved. You know, Warner Brothers, NetherRealm Studio. Shouts to Roadrunner Records the entire season. We heard the new music from Trivium in the Spawn trailer itself. Absolute insanity. So shouts to Trivium for their new album, and of course for the single here at Final Kombat. And I cannot express my excitement for what's about to happen. My name is Mr. Aquaman.
Hey, I'm Ultra David, and it's true. It's another year of Mortal Kombat, of NRS video games, and for Sonic Fox, it is just another year. There's Sonic Fox up on the stage behind us, and they'll be up there in winners finals yet again. It's a situation that not only are we accustomed to, I think, but Fox must also be accustomed to. However,
we were in this position.
We've been here
last season for the Injustice 2
with
the same character, with the same player, but
the difference though is that for Ninja Killer, this is not just any year. This is the first year. This is his first competitive season playing Mortal Kombat. That's correct. And in fact, when Ninja Killer began going to tournaments, look, we knew about him from online. There were whispers that he was a hidden god, and when he went to an offline event, he took it. That was how we started things off.
First try, and there are veterans that are seasoned 10-year-old veterans that still cannot do that.
Are you calling me out?
Myself too, so
okay, fair enough.
I feel bad there. But let's go ahead and get in this first match. Let's take it over to Joshua Gray to introduce our two players in this winners finals. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first player from New York City, the people's anti-hero, Sonic Fox. And his opponent from Atlanta, the Rookie of the Year, CGL Ninja Killer.
This hero's welcome for Atlanta's favorite son. Oh man, this is a matchup I've been looking forward to, gentlemen.
Take it away.
Yep.
Again, even before Ninja Killer came to the offline scene and started running the show, there were rumblings on the internet about which one of these two players was better. Was it Sonic Fox or was it Ninja Killer? Even back then. And that was part of how Ninja Killer came into the tournament scene, was with that kind of hype behind him. And he has absolutely lived up to that hype.
100%.
This is somebody who only made it out to a few majors this year, and
10-hour hype.
Nevertheless, had a fantastic showing. We're talking about number 3 overall in points, and that was 4th at the online competition, 4th at CEO, 1st at DreamHack Montreal, 3rd at East Coast Throwdown, 1st at NEC. That's quite a path for a year, and in doing so, he did run into Fox a few times.
7 times overall.
Oh man, this is only the 8th time these freaking monsters have gone at it.
Over Sonic happens to tie the most victories against Sonic Fox out of anybody on the planet. So if there is someone here,
show of respect from these two. Sonic Fox sticking with Joker.
That we are going to see here tonight, David.
Talk to me about whether they've played each other in this matchup before.
You know, happened to see.
And Sonic and Ninja Killer going with Johnny Cage.
The knowledge that I saw implemented by Ninja Killer in this matchup, which we're not even going to get to see. All of that means nothing here as Ninja surprises us out of nowhere with an RKO pick of Johnny Cage.
Which matchups did you see them play?
I was looking for Liu Kang versus Joker here, and Ninja only breaking out. You know, Liu Kang here one time throughout the entire tournament. It's been all Liu Kang. We'll see what the difference is going to be since I saw them play last.
Oh man, like I said guys, King Kong and Godzilla are fighting. Chicago might be nothing but a smoldering crater. EX Bird Boy from Sonic Fox.
He's honestly a really fearful opponent. I mean, he's very scary. Great footsies, great mix-ups up close, good damage.
Great head games from Ninja Killer and Sonic Fox.
Almost designed with Sonic Fox in mind. You know, looking at the range, looking at the way this character resets neutral off of every single touch, gapless, and then on top of that, all of the setups, the way to think ahead, to plan ahead, to set all these traps up.
Super
exactly what Sonic has tried to do throughout their competitive career.
Well, Sonic Fox tried that and immediately ate a shadow kick to the face.
Which is you know, Ninja has almost the same read that he has with Liu Kang in those situations. With Flying Kick, just replace it with Shadow Kick, and it's almost the same.
Right. Extremely fast with punish tool.
And that's what Ninja almost prides himself. I don't know if he prides himself on it, but I, from the outside looking in, I pride himself on his reactions.
Incredible reactions. Absolutely right.
We got 2 EX Bird Boys.
Allowing him to get some damage.
One more, and he's got Fatal Blow locked and loaded. Crushing Blow. Sorry. Doing this for 10 hours straight. It's been a long day.
The advancement of Ninja Killer, because you know he wants to be aggressive and want to whip punish in between.
I mean, the reactions, we were just talking it up, and you can see exactly why right there.
Dear God, the aggro going on.
With Johnny, take him to the corner, aka jail if you're this character.
Yes.
There's a +6.
Advantage, that's right. A very late throw, and yet there's Ninja Killer ready for it. Oh, you can really see Fox is trying to mix up the timings. Okay.
Oh, and how many mix-ups are off of that Fatal Blow cancel? 2 characters can cancel their Fatal Blow in this game. We happen to be looking at them. Is there a pattern here?
There you go.
Is there consistency here?
All right now.
Has the Fatal Blow back. Actually could have canceled it again right there. And the call out by Ninja on the down 1. Looked like Fox is going for that forward 1. And a all-purpose tool is that forward 1 range when you see the money on fire come out, just like we saw.
Ninja Killer absolutely ready.
This battle living up to the hype and then some.
78 damage for the effort to jump out of the corner. It could have been a risk. And turning things around here for Ninja.
Yes. Fox is really stuck. He's got to find a way out. I haven't seen it yet. Yes.
One of these guys is going to be isekai'd to the losers finals.
What a rare drop from Sonic right there. That could have led to so not only damage, but the setup afterwards goes to the throw.
Yeah, extremely deadly throw.
After the Fatal Blow, Joker does get a crushing blow on that throw.
And
310 damage.
Is Joker ready on the crushing blow?
Oh, wait,
this is it? Oh, that's...
Oh,
bam!
Because it was on cooldown when he grabbed, even though it came back during the animation, still able to pop it. And what a call up between the forward 2 and the 1. Insanity to start off this match.
You can definitely see the respect between the 2 players, not just in the gameplay.
Ninja Killer up 1 zilch on Sonic Fox. All projections point to Sonic Fox winning, but I will believe it when I see it.
I'm usually holding it.
Oh yeah, I'm scared.
Is that push to the corner? And this variation does have a mix-up off of that forward 1-4 where, you know, you saw him go for the low option there. Also has the overhead crowbar, which we haven't seen too much of Sonic Fox actually get the hits into those crowbars to amplify to try to build a crushing blow that way.
Yeah, we've actually seen Ninja Killer break out of a couple of those. I think he saved that. Great, and he actually went underneath. That was sick.
Oh, here we go.
And there's one.
If he amplifies 3 of those crowbars, it gives him access to a very damaging crushing blow.
Not like he'll get a chance to use it.
Great and this does so much damage, and let's put a smile on that face.
Let's put a smile. Sonic Fox putting a smile on Ninja Killer's face as we see 4.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
No matter who wins Astolfo, we are going to be looking at a textbook classic here. Also, look at that trophy. 40-pound replica of Shao Kahn's iconic Warhammer.
Making it through the Jack in the Box and loading up one more towards that crushing blow.
Uno más, por favor.
That does have an impact on whether there's going to be a lower and overhead.
And once again, he's
Ninja Killer.
the highs and the mids of strength.
I can't believe the
all projections are pointing towards Sonic Fox being the dark horse. Where's
Loaded. Next hit will do it.
Next hit is going to do. But the question is, will he switch to everyone's favorite chosen one, or will he stick with the actor in the next round? Oh my God!
And whether it's amplified or whether it was going to be crushing blow, no longer matters right there.
A little disappointed that we didn't get to see the crushing blow right there.
Yeah.
One of the cooler
You
animations.
can't actually amplify it and get the crush.
That's right.
Nope. But now Sonic Fox on 1-1. We are tied in this clash of the titans here. This is it. Galactus versus Thanos. Odin versus Zeus. The war of the gods has entered Chicago.
almost half of the matches going to game number 5. 12 of 27, was it, David?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, it's
Wow,
the
that was
jump
super weird. Okay.
Look at the hit advantage on that jump.
333 from Ninja Killer.
Huge range on that button. And now amplifying it here, Sonic Fox gets a chance for pressure. It's been pretty light. Okay.
And off of those things, gets really good Oki as well, but not on that forward throw. But hey, with the health lead, also has some really cool tools to put on screen to zone with the gunshot. They can put out the amplified Jack in the Box.
Yep, just on cue right there.
Still a turn there.
Sonic Fox just a hair's breadth.
Fox has not been able to just do that willy-nilly.
Yeah,
no, those have been punished.
Ninja's the best in the world at micro-ducking projectiles and getting those punishes.
Tech.
The same idea. They called each other
Both these men thinking the same idea.
Kind of shadow kick punish. Yeah, forward one right into it. What a cancel, and Sonic Fox takes the round.
And look at that. At the end of the day, what did that cost him, David? Actually, nothing.
No.
Round 2, fight.
That fatal blow going to be going absolutely nowhere. They just start off with a jump kick. About to get some big damage.
The fear.
Slice on the breakaway from Sonic Fox.
Dear God, I am trembling with anticipation.
That's about your only option in that exact situation.
Yeah, they were definitely playing around that kind of idea, but Ninja Killer got it.
Very hard to do.
Ninja Killer. Ninja Killer about to take the round.
Following input.
Near flawless.
This is why you guys are the best on the planet, David.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I'll save the day.
Pop, 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 pop.
Pressure.
Ooh, the whole string.
Commits to the string. Nobody home on that block.
It's punishable.
You have to be thinking he just wanted to try to get one of those crowbars loaded in that situation. Because, you know, if it's blocked, okay. But hit, just like this, you start to feel a little bit better because the closer you get to that, the more powerful you feel. It's like, you know, gaining power levels.
Yeah, it is exactly like that.
Exactamundo.
Super damage. Into the corner. I love the little bat doll, by the way. This character looks so sick.
And the fact that Joker has a wonderful Batman imitation, too.
Yeah, it's great.
It's just icing on the cake here. It's about Jack in Box. Holds the other one.
Yeah, you can hold it.
If you hold it long enough, it's when the actual
Chance
starts.
On punish, yep, and because punish, it's a big old crushing blow.
What I think Sonic wanted there was to get something into the armor and then put down an amplified box to cover that, but the stand forward a little too early, it looked like, and this is just chip territory.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Oh, but because he got hit, and that is an unfortunate circumstance to find yourself.
Oh, man.
Now, Ninja Killer has to consider whether it's worth sticking with Johnny or the character that you saw last night, and how did that go?
I mean, this is the character that he's known for. Multiple games.
And how did it go?
I hear a Liu Kang.
It was pretty free.
Was it pretty free?
I hear the nunchaku whirling.
Like I also brought up, you know, these guys save a lot of things for this rather than that.
Of course.
Ninja Killer. You can hear the gears turning in his head.
Sonic one away from grand finals of Final Combat. Going up against one of the nemesises of the tour.
Oh, yeah. It's been a great rivalry between these two players this year.
Only 3 players have multiple wins over Sonic. Dragon, who happens to be in his top 4.
Oh, yeah.
Ninja Killer here happens to be in the top 4. And Rewind, who I believe went out at 5th.
By the way, sick Joker costume. I love it.
Yeah, reminds me a little Mad Hatter.
That works because he never wakes up.
Yeah, exactly, and it's just not super common in the top player meta.
And you know, like I talked about, one of those things that they saved up their sleeve was something like that.
Right.
I don't know about you, but I saw fire out there.
Okay. Not quite there on the full thing. And ducking under and down. Wow, okay. Oh, and there was no breakaway, never mind. Wasn't even an option. Sonic Fox knew, and now it's match point.
Round 2.
Looking crisp here, wanted to do it all the way with Joker, like you talked about. Oh my!
That's incredible. The second hit of the string.
Showing off.
Seriously.
That was just showing off.
Come on.
Could have just stop it. At this point, you could have done what you did earlier. Make a read, crouch it, and actually get a punish. No, let's just show off the fact that our reactions are that good.
Yeah,
this is just God tier, gents.
Okay, ready.
Wow.
And what was that? A reaction of the movement forward there by Sonic.
Nice breaker from Ninja Killer.
Staying alive here.
Loads it up.
building a crushing blow of his own with that as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Floss blocked it, but didn't have the defensive meter to
Got
do
him.
put up 3, and that is so
That's the
much
forward
damage.
throw during that cooldown of the fatal blow.
Half of the viewers at home just did the same little like wince that I did.
Slowly on the approach.
Sonic Fox,
and
like a hawk, circling his prey.
Now there's a lot of respect, and now double fatal blow territory. Oh, he knew it was something there and threw the breakaway. Gets the flying kick. Ninja stays alive.
What awareness to get a flying kick in that situation. That was beautiful.
One of the quickest things that,
absolutely.
that could have come out, and with the damage to kill him through the armor of the breakaway.
Great range, and almost every time Ninja Killa's gotten out of that crowbar, I don't know if there's a custom blow lined up on it because of that.
Yeah, I think all these breakaways are just to avoid that situation.
That's my guess
and
as well,
that's why
yeah.
we're not seeing it.
Advantage. Yeah, no meter for the up two though.
Escape failed.
Went for a stagger on that string, and yeah, Ninja Killa was ready.
Yeah, up a forward one there. Gonna get a trade that looked to be in Sonic Fox's favor. Got tied up on health. All over that throw attempt.
Looking for the corner.
Okay.
Yet again, to get that on the second hit is so wild.
Oh, these two are playing some amazing Mortal Kombat right now. This is fast. Quick reads, quick reactions.
And
It's not quite death.
10 health remaining, and are we going to go to a game 5? Just another on the night, and Chip is going to do it. Here we go.
This is it, boy. This is it, Kojin. Game 5 of Winners Finals.
Believe it.
Right where we left off. Just another game 5 on the night.
And it's going to be Joker still. That's what Fox said. They're going to stick with this character the entire way.
It is down to 1, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
yep, to the rescue. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Probably a little bit too late on that, and it made Liu King flip over a little more than they wanted right there. But some of those things are just real tricky.
Funky choice.
Cool.
Like these little movements, these little steps. Forward one, but no whip punish. Might have looked for the second hit.
This is it. We have reached game 5 of this civilization.
A lot of back and forth in this instance. Oh, down to what a read. A little bit too late.
A little too late.
Kill actually takes advantage. Chance for pressure.
What's going to be here? Just check it out.
1, 2, yeah, both spent. Trying to load up that question.
Here we go. Here we go. That's going to be the round.
And speak of the devil.
All of a sudden, from the depths of what looked like to be Sonic Fox's victory, now has match point of his own, and crushing blows loaded all over the place. But first blood going to Sonic, but here we go.
What a timing there.
Now that bicycle kick, crushing blow is
Here.
loaded. Fox has to be worried.
Yikes.
Every single one of them loaded.
Oh, this is so scary. Fox trying to find a way out of the corner. I don't know if they'll be able to. Another one.
Uh-oh. We might see the set.
What's the ring of it down to?
What the heck? Michael, what is going on?
The breakaway when none came. What a read. That's it.
Michael, Kojin, what a stumble. What in the hell is going on?
Neutral completely reset.
Oh my god, my heart.
Here is standing right now in anticipation of what's about to happen. Breaks the throw. Ninja Killer all over.
Oh, the duck!
And oh my lord! Ninja Killer! Destroying everyone's expectations! Somebody call Chicago PD because these two boys here on the screen just stole the damn show again! Oh my lord! Ay, madre! Ay, mi madre! Ay, mi madre! All projections pointed to Sonic Fox and Ninja Killer with the upset of the century.
I loved the.
Oh wow!
Just fantastic stuff.
The flawless blocks, everything.
That was.
Mortal Kombat.
Now we are down to 3.
I absolutely agree with you.
Which has been with the pro competition has been, from event to event.
Something
the level of players gotten higher across the board from all of these players, right? And to hear the apex of our competitive community.
Oh my god.
Well, let's hear from that apex with Josh Gray.
They're back here.
Hey, geniuses. They're back here.
Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. We're good. We're good. Congratulations, Ninja Killer. This is a gigantic victory, in particular because of the history that
Let's
you
hear from the man
had
himself.
throughout the entire pro competition. What has that journey been like for you, and how significant is this victory right now?
It's very significant to me because Sonny, he's my kryptonite, man. Like, he always, excuse my language, but he always beats my ass in offline tournaments, man. It's just hard dealing with him. So, like, winning this, it feels amazing. I feel like I accomplished something, you know.
You have guaranteed yourself at least $20,000 now moving on into the grand final. It's still not over yet. So what's going to be going through your mind as you're going to be down with your friends and fellow teammates preparing for the finals?
One word, just sleep. After this, I'm going to sleep. I'm just so tired, man. I just want to go ahead and get this tournament over with, bro. It's stressful playing tournaments like this, man, especially my first year, you know? It's nerve-wracking.
First
you know,
year,
they expect a lot from you, so.
this man's
I know a lot of us have
resume.
gray hairs after being these many tournaments, all right? You are the new kid on the block. You're the rookie of the year. Anything you'd like to say to your fans that have supported you to make it to this moment?
I want to say thank you for everyone who supported me, really. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now. And I'm going to try. And I'm going to try to win this tournament for y'all, man. I made a promise, so I intend to keep it.
Ninja Killer, ladies and gentlemen, look forward to seeing you in the finals. Congratulations. Folks, we still have a lot more matches until we crown ourselves a champion. Back to the commentators.
Oh, you damn right. Oh.
Ninja out there saying, you know, an absolute nervous wreck, but you would never in a million years tell by the look on his face in tournament. Would you agree with that?
I think that's true, and even in the gameplay, it's just so rare to see and so hard to see any nervousness.
There's some of that gameplay right there.
Just
in between. How many times
Mike,
that from Ninja
yeah,
Killer?
that's right.
Blowing up gas
in your career in the multiverse, have you ever expected in 1,000 years that the dark horse of this whole thing, Sonic Fox,
tough to do if you think that you're
would be in losers,
right?
throwing down
It's hard to have the mental fortitude
with Dragon.
at one time be nervous and also make those.
Be
right
honest
calls.
with me here,
He's
bro.
doing it. Very
Don't
consistent.
even think about freaking lying to me.
Yeah,
there we
chipped
go.
it out.
Yeah,
that's very, very hard to avoid from
That's to
Liu
tie
Kang there.
things up, and in that final round, all of the crushing blows, you know, everything going his way, and we'll see what Ninja's going to do later on in that grand finals. But we're going to go down to the losers semis, where we have our other top 4 players going to be playing for your guys' viewing pleasure. This is going to be a wonderful match, and let's just go ahead and get it started. Let's go to the stage. Joshua Gray, introduce us to our next 2 top 4 players.
Thank you, gentlemen. Please welcome, from Texas, the comeback kid, UYU Deoxys.
All right, we got Deoxys. And Dragon.
And his opponent, from Delaware, the defensive master, Beast Coast Dragon. Commentators, let's get this match started. Take it away.
All right, here we go. Deoxys versus Dragon. This is going to be a run back from the winner's side, and you know, you have to think, can Deoxys turn this around? It was a 3-0 victory. One of the few here in this top 16. Dragon looked mighty comfortable, controlled the entire screen against Upgraded.
Yeah, and it was very effective in doing so. Absolutely right. You can see a lot of the practice that Dragon has done. This is one of the players who puts in the most time when it comes to practice like that, and the research and you know, tabulating things and putting spreadsheets together and taking notes. He is absolutely prepared, and I saw on the show that you and the other Ryans did, he was talking about how many hours
Just
per
how many
day
hours
he's
he puts
putting
in.
Incredible amount.
Do you remember how
All right, now we got Dragon versus Deoxys.
Here he is in top 4.
If you guys want to know what it takes.
Right.
It is that on top
I
of,
repeat,
you talked about
Dragon versus Deoxys. So whoever wins, so the winner of this, shindig is going to face Sonic Fox. And the winner of that is going to go on to face the Rook of the Year, Ninja Killer.
That in the lab, you know, if you ever had a question, you can just click, 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 and then there's the answer.
Right.
Which, you know, outside looking in, I'm like, I've been doing.
Look at that dragon necklace.
So that's the work that goes in to these games. You know, at this
man, oh man.
That's why they're here on the stage.
The absolute savage upset from Ninja Killer.
Additional level of just always being super prepared. Hard to get around that.
And the matchup he prepared for the most coming into this tournament happens to be upgraded Jackie. Are we going to see a switch from Deoxys? It was 3-0 in Dragon's favor. As these two players get ready to throw down here in this final combat top 4.
And you know, just a little while ago, Dragon played against Rewind's Jackie.
But that went the distance.
That went the distance. It went down to 3-2.
3-2, very close. I believe it came down to a massive drop by Rewind at the end.
That was part of it.
And then just a huge capitalization on the opportunity by Dragon. And as we say in fighting games, we take those.
Absolutely right. And maybe there was something that Deoxys gleaned from his UIU teammates' loss. We'll see.
But everyone in this final combat deserves to be here. The level of play from start to end, sensational. Let's get into this next match of top 4, and it is going to be Jackie versus Cetrion.
How many times have we seen this match?
Cetrion. I stood for nature's balance. Still counts as taking his side.
How many times have we seen this matchup, Michael Kojin? No, really.
It was canon.
She's supposed to go on the opposite of her mom? Get out of here.
Yeah. Go on the opposite of Benny, Shinnok, and Kronika? You can miss me with that crap. Go against the Spur crew? Yeah, as leader, you can miss me with that.
Wow. Oh my.
Just beautiful.
Ay me madre.
No way to get out of that.
Ay me madre.
Puts it out there as a meaty, just trying to check the movement. Deoxys is now stuck, has to contend with boulders.
Yeah, there's
has to contend with mundane Matt.
Full screen guys are
Dear God, that guy is just old news with the boulder. Too many.
What?
What a buffer. Yeah. What a buffer.
Too many, says Mike. Dear God.
As an anti-air as well, that's next level thinking by Dragon right there.
What a first round right there. We didn't really even see any pressure from Jackie. Oh!
You were
shutting everything
we talked
down.
about the preparation for this matchup.
Fortune has favored the prepared here. Fortune has seriously favored the prepared.
I had a conversation
oh man!
Right after that match, actually, that sent him here to losers bracket, and Dragon said this is the most confident he's felt in running the entire thing back.
Okay.
Oh, and you see there has been working on a lot of option selects, which didn't have the crushing blow loaded as we started the match with it. A lot of option selects to cover all those options off of those leads.
Nice to cover all those bases.
That's why you see those flawless block up threes. Because
whoa!
Just second. And if that brutality was unlocked,
if that brutality was there,
Kombat 11, do that brutality at home and just enjoy it.
Boy,
that
bye.
Really looked exactly like how it looked the last time they played in Winner's Side.
Yes, just picking up right where he left off.
And we're going to need to see something different out of Deoxys, who, of course, has played many other different characters, primarily Geras in tournament competition.
And casuals, probably the entire cast.
Right.
But that's what these players do. Not only do they learn what to do against every character, they learn every character to learn what to do. Which is something that not a lot of people do. You know, they'll lab against the character, but they won't necessarily lab a character.
Jackie Briggs, and on making that selection, he leaned back in his chair, like almost a resigned feeling.
It was almost as if, you know, he's like, this is still my best option.
Right,
it's still
exactly.
my best option here.
Yeah, that look on Deoxys' face.
He saw what Rewind was able to do in that match and how close it was. And see if he can get some of that magic going here. And how many he's just ran into the walls of Cetrion normals and the literal walls that she'll create on the screen. This entire fight, he has not let Upgraded approach at all, whether by land or by, I almost said by sea, but by ground.
Almost by land or by air. I know it's been a long day, Aquaman, but jeez.
And understanding too, look, it's not all about just sticking out buttons and stuff, although he's making it work right now. But it's also knowing when not to press buttons, and we've seen really good timing from Dragon on that. Ooh, what a duck. And that should be the round. Well, maybe close.
Stand forward to the geyser. That'll last time to do it. Nope, but gonna eat that anyway, and no defensive bar. No last breath available to save him, Dragon. Looking strong still.
Oh, yeah. Versus that 950 health Jackie.
Yeah, that Jackie's become a glass cannon. Hits like a Mack truck, but can't take it.
Man, you see that big rocky cloud sailing through the skies?
And that's kind of the beginning of the OS that he has, is that her backdash allows her to kind of move a little bit to create a whiff opportunity and a flawless block opportunity at the same time. Oh!
In there.
Yay.
But then, yeah, and Dragon's done this before too. He's waking up with buttons pretty often, and yet again. So Deoxys has not really been able to inflict any meaty pressure.
Even though Dragon's back to the wall here.
Yay.
He's going to be comfortable as can be. Does have an away teleport, but nope. Just content.
Yeah, it feels comfortable, clearly.
With fighting his way in. Which is
And
something
mission
not a lot of
accomplished.
people are.
No, it's not easy to do, and especially at this level, but there's Dragon doing it all the way to mid-screen.
I know I sweat gallons when my back is to the wall. I feel like I'm in prison to stand for. Hello. Nothing like a Jean-Claude Roundhouse coming out of Mama Cetrion here, and the control.
This character is not just about the zoning, folks. I mean, you can see the pressure right there was real.
And he is so comfortable, whether he's full screen, up close, playing nooch, mid-screen. He's has equal comfort level anywhere.
And patience, and look, there was time running out anyway. Only 16 seconds left. Dragon was looking for the stand blocks in those situations. He was willing to eat the low.
Now Dragon is up 2 zilch. Look at that trophy, gents.
The throw is probably the best opportunity. Was still able to tech it, because in those situations there's only a couple of seconds left on the clock, 10, 15 seconds, and you have a health lead like that.
Yeah.
You can eat throws until the time runs out, and we saw.
Wait a minute.
Is that what the announcer said in my ear?
No way.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Jameson Price said Raiden.
It's gonna be
we
Raiden,
did
so
not.
he's done. He has lost 5 in a row versus Dragon in this matchup of Jackie versus Cetron. He's tired of it. It's going to be Raiden coming out to play.
We've been looking for these surprise picks all
And it's
Final
Thunder
Kombat. We
Wave
got a massive
Raiden.
one and an accidental wall coming out from Dragon there to stop the teleport in, and this is just.
Look, if
What
you're
a
worried
surprise.
about her zoning and her control, this mobility is one way to deal with it. And yet, like I said, it's not just about zoning for Cetrion. Here's Dragon.
We're gonna
in
have
the
a
corner,
flawless.
dealing damage.
I don't think the matchup matters at all. Every single read Dragon has made, and are we gonna start this off with a flawless victory? Just needs a chip, and at this point, and he's got it. Oh my god!
Flawless victory.
It's worst case scenario for Deoxys right now.
Oh man, poor
Jackie's
Deoxys.
my best hope. Maybe he was right.
Let's see if he can get something going here. Has been playing a lot of Thunder Wave. If you follow him on Twitter, watch his streams. Has been a surprise pick for him. I think just has to get going. Just has to find some breathing room.
And right back into the corner.
Oh, all of these staggers, all safe on block, and with that pushback, that you're really afraid to press the button because of the stand ones that could follow.
Use the interactable.
More control Cetron right here.
And everyone's
trying to get there in time. Not quite.
Everyone thinking Cetron's just a zoner. Watch
No,
this
I'm
round.
telling you, yeah,
watch
this
this
is not
round
right.
here.
This whole game.
Yeah, take notes, people who think Cetron, who think Herpider, Cetron's zoner, Herpider.
Threatening to eliminate the
I'm so smart. Take notes
double
right
jeopardy,
here.
and that's what's gonna come.
That's gonna do it. The down 2 Dragon, another
That's
3-0
6.
victory over Deoxys. Dominant performance, and you gotta like the confidence that I think is gonna
And
be.
and Dragon going to throw down with Sonic Fox.
Oh no run back. It's actually gonna be Sonic Fox.
It's gonna be Sonic Fox. So at this point,
that's a history right there.
Well, there's a lot of history right there, and that will indeed also be a matchup of two players who have lost to Ninja Killer. That's some of these great people. The only dude who's beaten them is the one waiting in Grand Finals.
So, to almost no one's surprise, our top 3 here are our top 3 seeds from the pro competition.
Right.
But it wasn't easy. I think all of them had to face a Game 5 situation, or one situation that may have made them sweat a little bit. That's terminology here. A lot of the players here. These are some sweaty matches between each other, and that rock hitting at the very last second in the last replay.
That's gorgeous.
That's
the face. Yeah, we've all been there.
Yep.
All we can say is that it does happen here. The dash up down 2 to close things out, and there was nothing that Deoxys could have done about that. That was just a guaranteed down 2, no breakaway available. When you're locked into that geyser, you're just locked in.
Yeah, you're
just a fantastic performance from Dragon in that. That's really what it was. Deoxys is certainly one of the best players in the world, and yet gets 6-0'd today in 2 matches by Dragon.
But 4th in the world. 4th in the world, David. Incredible stuff.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, ends up in 4th place.
Yep, and so we are going to go ahead and go to Joshua Gray, who's going to have a word with our winner of that match. Dragon, take it away, Josh.
Thank you, gentlemen. Dragon, congratulations. This is a significant victory. You are guaranteed for third place. You're taking home at least $10,000. But I want to focus more on all the effort you made before this matchup, because you surgically eliminated Jackie amidst these matches. So what was it like to train for that moment, and how does it feel for such a big payoff?
Yeah, I mean, it feels amazing. It's funny that I did beat all the upgraded Jackies, and she was my main focus for the past month. I mean, I played her every single day versus bunch of players, and shout outs mainly to Rio, RIO, not REO, and Silver Ride. They helped me get really good at that matchup, and just playing every single day for 8 to 10 hours and seeing that amount of practice and dedication, it's nice to see that it pays off.
Now your next match is up against Sonic Fox, kind of the Mortal Kombat Classic, if you will. If you do defeat Sonic, you move on to the Grand Finals and face Ninja Killa. Who would be a tougher opponent for you at this moment?
That's a tough question. Usually I would say Sonic, but I honestly think it's kind of even. I feel confident versus both actually right now, even though I did lose to Ninja.
Like I said earlier, Dragon, there is a difference between confidence and suicidal confidence.
You know, shout outs to everyone here, everyone at home watching, and you know, let's win. Let's play some Mortal Kombat.
Let's play some Mortal Kombat. Congratulations, Beast Coast Dragon. Folks, we're only a few matches away before we crown our champion. Let's head back to the desk.
You know, Dragon talked about Jackie and how he prepared for her, and it was a really good thing that he did, because he had to play her a bunch of times today. He had to play her against Deoxys to start. Well, sorry, Nivik to start, then Deoxys. Then, of course, we saw later on it was Rewind as well, and then Deoxys in the run back. So 4 different times, and Dragon came up on top each of those times.
Absolutely, and we're not going to have Jackie in our top 3.
Nope.
And one of the big storylines coming into Final Kombat was that character and the strength of it. But, you know, I think that what we're seeing here is the strength of the players.
Of course.
With a mix of the characters in, and that, you know, preparation pays off against a character like that. That
like I said, Aquaman, fortune favors the prepared.
But with preparation like yourself and Dragon, you can do that.
I guess you can just do that.
Good luck trying that.
You can just do what he did.
Yeah, you could.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Well, look, it's not like, speaking of characters, it's not as if these 3 remaining players are using bums of characters. These are all good.
Pretty good. Oh, they're okay. And let's go talk about the matchup.
Yeah, okay, so this will be Dragon versus Sonic Fox.
Yes, and this is the most played matchup on the pro competition as far as head-to-head, as you know, who's here at Final Kombat. 8-2 in Sonic Fox's favor throughout the pro competition. That's
okay. And if I recall correctly, at least one of the times when Dragon won, it was actually in winner's side before Grand Finals, and then Fox made the comeback in Grand Finals.
this year,
right?
And
okay.
was able to reset the bracket and take it. This has been a tournament demon of Dragon's since the start of his young career in MKX. You know, but you know, has had those moments of overcoming it, and just needs another one here today.
And I think we know who we're going with. Joker and Cetrion.
For not only a lot of people, but especially Dragon, is beating Sonic Fox twice, which is not what he has to do here. Just has to do it once.
That's true, yeah. And there you see the path that we're talking about. Ninja Kill is just hanging out. He'll play against the winner of Sonic Fox and Dragon. You know, I'm looking at the stats, and it appears that the
will I be right?
Dragon versus Sonic Fox, where Dragon
will my crystal ball? Will my crystal ball predict the future of another Ninja Killer Sonic Fox classic?
That was their most recent.
Right.
This is what my crystal ball is predicting, gentlemen. This is what my metaphorical crystal ball is predicting. Sonic Fox puts 3 over on our man Dragon.
Sure, yeah, and clearly, you know, there's been some time since then, and Dragon obviously has put in an incredible amount of work, and is only here because he lost 3-2, just as Sonic Fox did, but 3-2. And if you recall, when Dragon and Ninja Killa played earlier, Ninja Killa was up 2-0.
Yeah, that was almost a reverse 3-0.
Yeah, Dragon almost reversed it. Almost.
And in that same conversation I had with Dragon, said that, you know, felt really good with the adjustments that he made on the fly in that matchup, you know, picking up on what Ninja Killa was bringing to the table. and adapting. So we'll see if that.
I wonder.
Here, the adaptation.
Press 1 in the chat if you think it's going to be Ninja Killer versus Sonic Fox. Press 2 if it's going to be Ninja Killer versus Dragon.
There's more adaptation to be made.
All existence adheres to Kronika's design.
Not once I start shuffling the cards.
Okay. Is this scripted? Because Sonic has a deck of cards on them.
That's true.
And it's been
actually,
doing magic tricks all weekend long.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
So for
Sonic
Joker,
Fox has been. We need somebody clip somebody. Somebody here, send me a video, a DM, anything of Sonic Fox doing magic tricks.
Largely what this is going to be about, so I'm really curious to see how Fox deals with that. Right,
I need lore on this now.
It does have options like this that will move full screen.
Has a really good forward dash to get aggressive with, and just needs the hit. I think is all Sonic's gonna need to find here against the force of nature that is Cetrion.
This isn't force of nature Cetrion.
I know a force of nature. A force of nature Cetrion happens to be the name of another variation.
Keeping it a little bit slow on some of these staggers here. Lots of safety.
Woo!
Beautiful keep up, but not quite there. Okay, finds it.
But is this going to be enough to kill?
I mean, yeah.
Intentional not, but this is death so
Yep,
much damage.
it's enough to kill. 388.
One of the best.
I love Joker in this game, man. They did such a good job.
One of the best mid-game taunts right there. About to pour gasoline on himself.
Right.
Confetti.
Look at his suit. It was all nice and white and clean.
Okay, so earlier
It was all nice, white, and clean a few minutes ago, and now it's caked in the blood of an elder god.
It's not exactly flower power. This comes into the crushing blow on this.
This is Mortal Kombat. There will be blood.
Putting up a wall. Back to the wall just like that, though.
You know what? There. My back's to the wall, but here's one for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not that crushing blow, Sonic.
Little lucky.
The crowbar coming into play.
Little lucky my arse.
Over their head and saved by the Jack in the Box and go for the chip.
Me? It could go either way.
Huge that it hit. Look at this.
You're right, Mike. This is anybody's game at this juncture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sending it in from the sky.
And that huge range down 4 on Joker.
And there's only the amplified version that comes back down. You know, the regular version just goes up as an anti-air and as a combo extension in the corner. But you can throw that up into the. What's crazy about that is that you can amplify it, throw it up to the sky, and you don't know where it's coming down. It's a little tricky to make a read and go forward, but they did the close one and get bopped, or make a read that they did the close one and stay mid, and then they did the mid one. A lot of cool stuff you can do off of that.
Fresh from the dry cleaners, the suit's back.
So tricky, and that just fits the Joker profile.
Yeah, it's hard to read. Don't get me wrong, Joker has been making a dominant run in the box office last October, and even netted a few awards, but...
It's interesting that Dragon is really not doing that much of the type of zoning. I think the movement that Joker can bring to bear is just solving that.
And maybe looking out for those amplified Jack in the Boxes. Goes for the jump back, goes for a Hell's Wrath, and the trade is going to be in Joker's favor to close the gap. Hello.
Okay.
Hola.
Right back into things. And right there for Amidi as well.
Really
it's
good
the
knockdown
grab.
off that. That's just a win-win-win. Maximize your damage, load the crushing blow, and you have a great situation on knockdown for yourself.
The sound design on that forward throw in my ears is killing me. Each time I think that I've run into something in real life.
Those boxing gloves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear those boxing gloves in my sleep now.
Awful lot. Another crowbar.
Is this loaded now, or is this number 2? It's 2 or 3. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh man, if I was facing Fox right now, I wouldn't know. I lost count myself. It's a flawless.
I think that's 2. Or maybe it's 1. I don't friggin' know anymore.
200 on the breakaway, still a lot of damage.
200 ain't a lot, Chief. Alright, that's a lot. Alright, we could lead to a lot. Okay, that's 3.
The damage and just it was gonna be chip. I mean, that was it.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Versus Ninja in the winner's winners finals, but that was everything that we were trying to build up with that crushing blow.
I think my crystal ball might be right, Mike.
That's a cash out.
Oh, yeah,
right
absolutely.
There. To go from just a couple of hits into 400 plus just like
Right,
that.
right.
Michael?
You have to earn it.
Kojin, I think my crystal ball might just be right.
Thing to do, especially with all these breakaways.
Now,
We might see a Ninja Killer Sonic Fox run back.
Spend a little bit more time here.
Yeah.
Try to get your
Reload the
focus back
stage,
in
you know,
here.
different interactables.
Yeah, that's true.
Dragon here at Final Kombat has, I've seen him be the most optimal with interactables, using interactables to do the most damage because Setron's normal combos don't do an awful lot.
Yeah, comboing strings into the interactables.
Which I never thought about is incredibly optimal, but really specifically for this character. I wonder if there was some design in mind behind that. Oh!
Wow.
If it is, congrats.
That's right, yeah.
That 1-2 with Joker's having a big ol' hitbox.
Jumps
Here's
right
one.
on over. Yeah.
That's one.
And into the crowd.
Oh, that's a good sound
Oh,
right there.
man.
The sound design at NetherRealm Studios, I don't think can be topped.
You are not wrong, Aquaman. The sound design at NetherRealm is good civilization. They are, they're killing it.
You can really see the strength that Joker has. This is not
Yeet.
like last year where Sonic Fox is playing Joker because they think it's hilarious and beating everybody. This is actually super legit.
Uh-oh, this is gonna kill. This is going to kill.
Is this going to be match point? I think so.
Jason Todd has left the building.
It was definitely enough. Yeah, it's match point here.
Yep.
Rain confetti.
Dragon in big trouble.
Oh man, Sonic Fox in match point.
Sonic to set up the rematch with Ninja. Went to a game 5 in that winners finals. Will be back-to-back 3-0s here on the loser side to set it up.
To set the stage, set the precedent for what could be King Kong versus Godzilla Part 2.
You want to talk about stealing a turn?
Right? Okay.
That wasn't even stealing a turn. That was stealing a hit.
There has been a death in the family. You are not wrong, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, right into the crushing, right into the fatal. This may not be enough to kill.
You will find yourself being able to use.
But since Sonic Fox has already used his fatal blow, it's just going to come down to skill at this juncture.
Okay, jumping in with the jump kick. We haven't seen that much offensive stuff out of Dragon until really that last round.
Final round.
Oh man.
First jumping, I've seen him do like first jump kick.
I think so.
They're open now.
Right back into it. He thinks to himself, okay, why wasn't I doing that before?
Pop, 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 pop.
What's so scary is you know, one dash, 2 dash, and then he's in that like forward 2 range to play with. Forward dash goes really far. Yeah, the frames on that wall.
Not smart.
Movement by Sonic to get out of the normal range, even after the recovery of the teleport.
Okay, important block and the crushing blow. Dragon is making his way back here.
Breaker.
Oh yeah, life advantage. Can zone if he prefers.
Yep.
At least for a little bit. Yeah, the space is here.
Look at that, 2 dashes in range.
Okay, Dragon makes a comeback.
Put out the active frames, was ready for the aggression out of Sonic. We got ourselves a match here.
Oh man. Dragon up 2-1.
But, you know, a little more aggressive. Just the reads working out, I think, in that final round. Stop the approaches of Sonic. Even trying to make a big read there. That's when you're confident in yourself. You know, you're like, I'm going to make this read, but I'm going to make the read the riskier way and with the bigger reward. With the geyser rather than a Hell's Wrath in that same situation, right?
What a spacing right there by Fox.
He's got one of these babies loaded up.
Yeah, again, huge range on that down forward.
One EX connecting!
Only happened because the wall absorbed a projectile and then sent the rocks towards the face of Joker.
Yeah, got it, and does spend the crushing blow here. So forces Fox to come off the meter. Really block, then grab, okay.
Those are those ballsy decisions that we talked about earlier. If you block and jump in, and your natural instinct is to just throw.
You are not wrong, Aquaman.
So it was probably not plus.
Ooh, speaking of plus.
Just chipping away. The box is there.
Another one. One more. One last breath available for Dragon. They teleported in place.
Yeah.
What a mind game. And wait a minute.
Oh, no. Oh, that might have been it. There are these chances here. Hold on. Dragon, maybe one more hit. Can he stay through this? Oh, he's battling. Battling, Chip.
Dragon.
Oh,
shot with the boulder in her hand.
I'm shocked Dragon didn't come off all of the resources there into Fatal Blow. Could have been the guys who could have gone to Fatal Blow. I don't know if it would have killed because of scaling, but it would have put Sonic on life alert here.
What a backdash.
But Sonic Fox at match point. All right, he's got the second.
Keeping it pretty safe with that low, very consistently, only taking the risk on the overhead a couple of times.
What a read. The end of that string, I believe, is only -2 with some pushback, which is what everything we've seen out of Sonic does. Resets neutral with pushback. And for they're gonna read that? Incredible. But we also didn't see the flawless block on that string earlier.
Empty jumps into the grab. I like it. Gutsy stuff. Maybe looking for flawless block.
Even Batman joined the party. Overdashed. Dragon with the reactions.
Whiff punish, at least for a little bit of a damage.
This is so fast right now, David.
Trying to get out.
The cancel pickup, and he's gonna cover the breakaway, and this is gonna do it, I think.
It's close.
Oh, 22 health remaining.
Alive, but difficult. That's quite a bit of chip. Cannot get shot.
Ooh, took the risk.
The range was just off in the second hit of the geyser.
Oh my god.
If you would have dashed into the active frames of the first one, that'd be able to. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, what a match. Sonic gonna get the rematch with Ninja. Game 5.
I was right. I predicted it. Just as I said I would.
You know, you talked about it. These were top 2 that I think everyone was talking about coming in as you know, when you talk about favorite to win MVP.
As I said, Mike,
guys, you know,
just as I said I would.
Probably with the highest win percentages versus
just as I said.
you know,
Ninja Killer, Sonic Fox 2.
Here we find ourselves.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big surprise. Yeah, it is hard to live up to that kind of thing, you know, those expectations. But those expectations are there for a reason. As you can see, there's a lot of damage. To be fair.
464.
Expectations are well deserved.
Well done, Chancellor.
They don't come out of nowhere. This is in Sonic Fox, certainly one of the greatest fighting.
As I said, and Mike
and continues to do it in MK and Ninja Killer, I should say, is waiting in Grand Finals. I feel like has that level of talent, and you can't make any proclamations one way or the other in a player's first season of playing, right? But I do see that talent that could allow that kind of future appellation to come.
Right, and
we still don't think that he's real. A lot of us in the community.
We still think he is a phantom roaming the hall, a ghost in the machine, if you will.
I want a pair of those.
Absolutely. But still, one of the best rivalries in our community is Sonic Fox versus Dragon. Glad to see them still duke it out here on the biggest stage in our game. We're going to see it again. We know that we are, and let's go ahead and send it over to Joshua Gray, who's with Sonic now.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. That's right. Sonic Fox has guaranteed at least second place and is taking home at least $20,000. Now, throughout this entire tournament, you said publicly you were committed to Joker. What is it about Joker that you love so much?
The thing about I love about Joker the most is that his personality is he's insane. He's just crazy. He's funny. He's goofy. He's and he does setups. He's everything I could want in a character. Last year at the FPS finale, I had one with Joker, and it's really sick that I made it this far only using Joker to second. I'm that close to trying to win again with Joker in a completely different game.
Now all projections in this final match point to the Clown Prince and Sonic Fox taking it.
Unfortunately, lost against Ninja Killer, who's one of the youngest players to be participating in this tournament. He's kind of the older guard now as we're seeing younger people coming in. What are your overall thoughts with the skill and the increase in numbers that we're seeing with Mortal Kombat? Do you think things are in a good place right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the new youngins coming in to really show the veterans and stuff is kind of sick. And Ninja Killer being one of them is kind of godlike. I'm definitely out for revenge right now, but he's just a reminder I need to stay on top of my game. It's really, really sick.
And then finally, Sonic Fox, anything you'd like to say to all the fans and everybody that's been supporting you since day one?
Thanks for always following me. You already know what's good. You know, trans rights, obviously. Shout out to the furry community that's always been part of me. The Kill Stage and the Goons back at home. Yerp. Yeah, yerp. Vote Bernie. That's it.
Thank you very much, Sonic Fox. I'm going to let you get ready for your final matchup. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we again thank you for your patience because we have one final reveal we'd like to share with all of you. And
oh boy, I know where this is going.
For the co-creator of Mortal Kombat and the creative director of NetherRealm Studios, Mr. Ed Boon. Ed, you and I are used to these long tournaments and long days, but we always
I think we're alone. Yep, it's just us two.
Finals. So let's talk about what we have in store, because I'm very excited for this film, this rated R animated film. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, it is the Mortal Kombat story that everybody has been kind of waiting for. You know, it's rated R. It's ridiculously bloody. I think they went too far, but it's which
too far.
An idea
hey,
of just how,
you were one of the geniuses behind this.
Mortal Kombat that this film is. It actually it comes out on the 12th digital, April 12th, and then the 28th on DVD.
That's a day before King's birthday, you absolute savage.
When you see this will absolutely demonstrate just how authentic and how much the writers and the animators embraced Mortal Kombat. I can't wait for everybody to take a look at this.
Are y'all ready?
Roll the footage!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the trailer for Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge.
Roll the footage. And this is the Red Band trailer. So if you have kids, put them to bed. Should have said that like 10 hours ago. Jeez.
Enough. Die for this. You first.
Once a generation, there is a tournament.
Why would I fight for you?
Because he will be in attendance. I can send you there, Hanzo.
Hanzo is dead. Call me Scorpion. Let Mortal Kombat begin. I will win this tournament.
Oh, broke his arm off.
You gonna keep crying like a bitch or fight like a man?
Eat me, Buttercup. You are the only hope
Andrew Bowen
for Earthrealm. If Emperor Shao Kahn wins the 10th Mortal Kombat tournament, then you all die. Get over here.
Extreme violence. Bad language. And a bloody good time.
Man, is she hot.
And that's Andrew Bowen.
Goro.
And that's Kev Richardson.
Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge.
This thing better not go straight to video.
On digital and Blu-ray.
Womp womp. Hate to break it to you.
Whoa!
That was hotness.
Yes, this is what we want. We want more of this. Incredible, and also Joel McHale is playing Johnny Cage. We have Jennifer Carpenter playing Sonya Blade, and we recognize a couple other voices that have been staples in the world of Mortal Kombat with NetherRealm Studios. Overall, Ed, we're all incredibly excited for this.
This is the this is the feature that we've wanted for years. You know, the team that wrote it, directed it, animated it. You know, they just talking to them, we immediately knew that this was the team to finally, do Mortal Kombat justice, and I can't wait for people to see this. It is absolutely lives up to the hype.
Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. I'm buying it. I'll do a viewing party if you're up in Seattle. Let's go. I cannot wait. Once again, it's coming out April 12th on digital and on DVD on disc April 28th. Ed, anything else you'd like to say before we head into the grand finals?
other than, thank you for everybody for supporting Mortal Kombat. We love to do these reviews.
Hey, gratitude is not needed, Eddie boy.
As kind of like a thank you for all of the support that they've given us over the years. You've been with us on this ride since the reveal that we had a year or so ago. And, so there's a lot.
Well over a year ago.
As well, this isn't the end of the whole, support that we're going to have for this game. We got a lot of surprises in store for you.
We love to hear that. We love to hear that. Ed Boon, thank you so much. Give it up one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for the man, the myth, the legend. And we're about ready for the grand final. I'm going to kick it on over to the commentators, and let's crown ourselves a champion.
Oh, yeah. This is it.
I'm almost at a loss of words right there. That was...
Yeah.
Okay, so... there was the trailer that we got earlier.
Uh-huh.
And then there was that trailer.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right. I'm just blown away.
If you're a Mortal Kombat fan... and
that was like a shotgun blast right to my hype box.
It seems to fit the demo, I'll tell you that. All right, let's talk about the tournament that we've had so far today. It's going to be grand.
Oh man, we have had a hell of a roller coaster of a stream, tech difficulties and all. But I thank you all.
Beating Dragon, that was 3-1. Dragon was there after beating Deoxys 3-0 yet again, just like happened in earlier top 16. But other than that, some close ones in the one right before that. Deoxys and Kombat was very close. Shout out to Kombat for making it as far as he did.
But now, here we go. This is it. Round 2 of Galactus versus Thanos.
This entire weekend would look like,
and mostly did look like,
and it's exactly what we got. Even the winners finals to start off this top 4, go into a game number 5. This grand finals, Ninja Killa, Sonic Fox, looking like the 2 best Mortal Kombat players on the planet. They're going to be playing each other for the title of the best Mortal Kombat player on the planet. Cannot
in Earth Realm,
these two go
bragging. They're going to be playing for bragging rights, for a hammer, and for 40,000 US dollars.
They both got all the things.
But
honestly,
it's been him getting his way out of the setups and stopping Sonic from getting going with these hard reads, or really good reactions. It feels like
I feel like that probably is what it is.
It's a mixture of both. It might be when it comes to Ninja. It's really fun to watch. He's one of the best.
Dark Side versus Thanos. Hold my freaking beer. We got Ninja Killa versus Sonic Fox in this house.
Some of those follow blocks in the middle of strings.
These two absolute goats are about to lock horns.
Few to play him in tournament.
Okay.
This year.
Yeah,
it changed
and
me.
you're on the commentary desk.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna enter again. If I'm being honest with you,
it's over.
If I'm being honest, if I were playing Ninja Killer, I'd retire.
I felt like
if I'm playing against any of these two maniacs, I would retire. I would move to Florida. I would retire from MK. I would get a freaking pension. Mike, back me up on this, Chief. You played your fair share of video games.
Yes.
And it's sealing it with Liu Kang. We know that for Fox, it's going to be Joker. They've been talking about that the whole time.
Has a cushion to play with that winner's side too.
That is true.
Coming on the winner's side, Sonic Fox will have to
look at that trophy, gents.
That's the reward.
We got Liu Kang. We got Joker.
But that trophy, I think the coolest trophy that I've ever seen.
It really might be. Yeah,
it is actually
absolutely unique.
For everyone at home, I don't know if it's been mentioned by the commentators, but I got to pick it up, and it's about a good 50 to 70 pounds. That's a real Shao Kahn hammer.
It's so cool. Yeah, that would be a
yeah,
great
you wouldn't have to be as strong as Mike to pick that sucker up one-handed.
Ninja Killa does come into this.
I don't know if either of these two could actually pick it up, though.
Oh, I'm not sure how many people in this room could, man.
I know I couldn't.
Looks like these
I'm used to lifting heavy launches, but none like this.
With that in mind, with the idea of having a set to spare.
But you know what makes this that all the more powerful?
3 out of 5 set, right? Whereas Sonic Fox,
oh, do tell, my bunny compadre. Do tell.
Here for Ninja Killa to start with Johnny. On the other hand, Liu Kang is what ended up sealing the deal, so maybe just go right at it.
What kind of universe creates you?
One with a sick sense of humor.
Ain't that the truth?
It must not have elder gods.
Again, ain't that the truth?
A little bit of beef between these two. Here we go, grand finals, everybody.
This beef has been boiling over since 2008. 12 years in the making!
Go crazy in the chat, I don't know.
Okay, yep. finds it and gets right into this, trying to load up that crushing blow. You saw how much damage that did versus Dragon.
Ooh, the first 4-3 we've seen out of Sonic here in this top 4.
This is it. Ninja Killer. Sonic Fox.
The turn right there, and Sonic over that
Grand Finals, $40,000 on the line.
Pushing Ninja Killer.
All the more reason.
Yeah, I like the timing on that sweep. I think the fact that it was a little later was not.
But you know what?
Very safe on block with huge pushback.
Yeah.
That's an awkward sweep.
Right.
Oh, to the corner we go. Covers the breakaway, but the full delay.
Still
Not ready.
there, though, and this is just going to be a chip kill, I would think. Yeah,
possibly
matter.
Tried to disrespect with a wake up 1-2-3, which is the Liu Kang special. I can't even call it a ninja special at this point. And I love the interview with Sonic talking about Ninja and how it's someone that's making him realize, you know, just how prepared he has or they had to stay.
Oh my God!
Absolutely right.
Because the competition has gotten closer.
And if you want to, and if either of them want to win this, they have to win 6 straight games. No room for error.
As we witness the future of competitive Mortal Kombat.
It's here. That cracks me up every time.
Every time I do it, I have to say it as well. Ooh!
Wow.
Block, attack, counter.
Beautiful. Quick reversal of position. And that's something you'll only see out of someone like Ninja. It's not just optimal play in combos.
Right.
It's like a situation
that
was optimal.
Extremely fast thinking. A little bit of a strange timing, but Ninja Killer was ready for it right there. As Fox. Oh! Here's the hit, and immediately.
And right into the fatal.
That will be game number 1 for Sonic Fox, and pretty solidly, honestly.
What has...
Kojin, you are missing the War of the Gods Part 2.
One of the hardest things to do.
Sonic Fox on the board, 1-0. And you also missed the Red Band trailer reveal for Scorpion's Revenge.
Dragon was so close to 2 victories in those premiere events. And it was because Sonic was given the information of the first set, able to dissect it, take it in, make adjustments.
Well, and
is that what we're seeing here?
As you mentioned before, when they have played each other throughout the year, most of the time Fox ended up on top.
Yeah, 5-2 now, 5-3 coming into this grand final. Getting closer. Once again.
Toma! Whoa!
Pretty consistent. He might be pretty good at this game.
He's okay. He's just false blocking everything, crouching every single high, blowing up every single, pretty decent. Trying to stand one. And builds a little bit of that crushing blow.
Yeah.
Steps back, builds the space again because it's almost like he's getting out of the 4-2 range to try to make it whiff every single time with that backdash.
False block from Fox. You can definitely see more of that out of Ninja Killer than out of Fox. And now, okay, yeah, starting things. At least, look, if nothing else, he can get one of these loaded up for the crushing blow.
Yeah, man.
Fox still in there. No, not for long. That's going to be the round.
And so ready to take the throw and had that 1-2-3, probably buffered it in the middle of the actual animation of the throw tech. I wouldn't be surprised.
Right back in. And that's, I believe, 2 on that now. Again, they need 3.
Oh, toma!
10 and a broken spine.
Now Joker must know how Babs felt.
Corner here against Ninja. Wow,
lovely movement.
Was that a wave dash out of Sonic right there? That was like pretty ice skatey.
Oh yeah, moving.
Try to hit that crushing blow in the overhead. No real mix up there, so but really safe.
Yeah, really safe. Whether on block or hit is up to interpretation.
She actually caught Sonic pressing a button right there. You saw the counter hit. That's so scary to throw against Ninja here.
Okay, interrupts and into the combo game. Now this is fully loaded up.
Next,
let's hope so.
Threat, absolutely right.
Fatal blow or not?
That might have been the only thing that wouldn't have killed, to be honest. Oh, but still in there is Sonic Fox.
Ninja, threw out a micro duck right there. That's the only reason that the forward one hit.
Okay, yep.
Either micro ducked or try to do that 1-2 so fast in that what seemed like a neutral situation.
No kidding. Now both these guys have the bicycle kick.
Did that work? Was that a combo?
That was a breaker.
That's a first for you guys at home. That's a first for me anyway. Trading off the core too. Very rare to see that here in MK11. The air to air going. Ninja Killer the full pickup. Hello.
That hollow burb is like, use the hard like Naginata, my dude.
Very similar to the jump kick.
But no defensive bar for the up 2.
And things will get even if Foxy land one hit with that crowbar loaded.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. And Ninja Killer knows that, hence a lot of blocking here.
All the flawless blocks out. Ooh!
What a turn! He stole it.
Crouches to stand 1.
Yeah, shoots for the fences and nothing on the tech there for Fox. That said, with Fatal Blow and with that crush lined up, oh, not in time.
Ooh!
Escape failed.
Gets the throw.
Cover the groins, boys!
The downside of that is that it resets the entire screen.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
4-2 was right there, barely misspaced on that.
It is a ton of damage, but as a result, Fox could not quickly get back in.
That is the downside to that forward throw.
That was the downside.
Oh, look at that. Even the phone is custom there. Oh, starts off with the secret sweep. 2 games away from being your final combat champion.
Alright.
Kill here.
Oh man. This is so high energy.
Line kick and punish that. So
if I have to stream all freaking day, so be it. I will not miss this for the world.
I finally thought that the conditioning was there to throw it out. Interesting. And didn't go punished.
Oh, he's got one of those Bird Boy beatdown EXs loaded up.
The timing.
Oh, that was a cheeky little combo. Right?
Yeah, looking for breakaway for sure. And Sonic Fox with their own interruption right there.
Ready for the breakaway, but he's full delaying to avoid the blocks out of that.
Little duck, and that should be the round.
Oh, and
boom, boom. Overkill.
We've run 1 or 2.
I believe. I don't know, dude. What game are we on?
I don't know. Yeah.
We're on game 3 now.
In my ears, I'm wearing this headset. Come on.
It's the metal in those gloves. There's no padding. That's what it is. There's zero padding.
You think the Joker would use padding?
Joker's fighting dirty out here.
Yeah. Joker's been fighting dirty since the 40s. 80 years in the multiverse.
That's what we're talking about.
Joker seems to have defied the laws of Father Time.
Versus what I saw yesterday is that there were an awful lot of punishes because he's used to get, or they're used to getting away with that against
372.
370, and by the way, the crushing blow on deck. Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Sonic Fox up 2-1.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Also, if you have it unlocked at home, or if you don't look for it, the brutality on that.
Yeah. We saw that earlier today, gentlemen.
Right back to Luke.
2-1 now for Sonic.
No, I won't upload the full reaction to YouTube.
For everybody new to this style of format, if Sonic Fox wins another game, it will reset and it will go back to 0-0.
Yeah, you got to think about Sonic Fox being in loser's side bracket right now. If they beat Ninja Killer, then Ninja Killer effectively is also sent to loser's side.
He essentially have to send Ninja to losers, and then play again.
That's how it works.
That's right.
Ninja just has to win this.
We are 11-11 in.
And we didn't see it at all on the winner's side, not one. Ooh, put up the close one. That's the mix-up. Ninja heads it on that forward movement. That's a punish.
And he's got two, and he's amplified it twice.
Yeah, put in the flawless block up 2.
Yep.
140 and a snapped back.
Fox trying to make it happen. No.
Almost falling back to the pattern of being able to get away with it.
Great blocks, great defense right there by Ninja Killer. Only needs a little bit more. That's it. Fox finds the hit. The setup is here. Nope. Never mind. Ninja Killer's away.
What a backdash to get out of that throw range, too.
Close the 4-1 works and canceled, and so as a result, Sonic Fox saves the fatal blow and also
saves the crushing blow on the throw.
Reset point.
As if it never even happened. Well, that's going to be a punish and no breakaway. Big damage, big setup on deck. Oh, just capital 3.
If Sonic Fox, remember, if Sonic Fox wins this, bracket gets reset, and the war continues between these two gods of our time.
And it hits. It just raw. Is that it? Oh, it wasn't.
Mata Amaida, my friends.
I just want to save the bar at that point.
Kojin, Mike, it is my esteemed honor and privilege to show you this.
can create those opportunities. This is looking like we might have a reset. It's holding the puppet!
So cute. You'll pay for this, Joker. Pipe down, dipsweet.
Held the whole thing out!
He just said the whole thing!
I wasn't going to say a word over that guy. And
we
it
get
is
the
a
reset.
match. What an absolute incredible
What an
game right there.
And the fatality reset us. Which way are we going? Ooh, it's the cake.
Friendship. Friendship?
My
Miss
favorite
me with
part
that.
is oh!
Hello, Tommy Gunn. Now the Chicago typewriter, man. That was delicious.
Welcome to Final Kombat, everyone. Bracket is reset one set to determine the greatest Mortal Kombat player
To
on
determine
this
Earth
planet.
Realms champion IRL.
Fox making the adjustments.
Yeah, definitely they did.
Talked about how hard it was to beat them twice.
Yeah,
on this Pro Tour.
Almost nobody does it. And
Gentlemen,
now
no matter who wins, it was my esteemed honor and privilege to stream the whole damn
The
shebang.
first set, thinking about it, and taking it in that second set.
Okay, so sticking with Liu. Yeah. Makes sense.
Ooh, that was a big changeup already here on the reset. Cool pickup there. Gonna hold the box. Gets the flying kick punish. I think Sonic's trying to do that to bait out wake up buttons. Because if you overhold it, you're just sitting there ready to get hit.
Yeah. Manage there. Ninja continues it. Building some damage for himself. Fox, yeah, uses a little head to approach for him. And again.
That's really smart.